Balls Out.
What?
Balls Out. Sports Talk Radio. Guys, let it all hang out.
Oh, don't tease me.
And talk about sports and more. Podcasts are available on iTunes. So come join the guys and let it all hang out.
BJ's has that kind of appetizer, I thought.
I ask for something different when I go to BJ's.
What do you get?
My mouth waters when I think of those pigs in a blanket.
Oh my God, the timing of that was unbelievable.
When I'm thinking BJ's, my mouth starts watering.
How do you do? Welcome to Balls Out Sports Talk. Legend Bench
Howdy.
and the youngest. You know, there was a new listener that asked me, Bench. Now, why Bench?
Oh.
You know, he was going through all these names.
Yeah.
And he's like, why Bench? And then I forget what his initial thing was. And then I said, no, this is why. He goes, that was going to be my second guess about his athletic, about his athletic career.
Damn.
Oh. Yeah.
We can't all be first round picks.
No. Not like me.
I would know.
Not like me.
Hey, Coma, thanks.
Coma
said, have a great show, boys.
Oh, thank you, Como.
I saw Coma's in the pool.
I was going to say, I think
Oh,
Coma's in the pool, so welcome to
his Hoosiers didn't make the March Madness. But
Is that crazy?
I don't know. I don't know much about college basketball.
No, but I'm saying, like, growing up,
You and me
Indiana Hoosiers, like, college basketball, you know,
One and the same.
Bobby Knight, I mean, it was just, they were going to be there every year.
Victor
you know?
Oladipo.
Yes. Yes, sir. But yeah, so I have to, I guess once in a while we have to mention why the names and stuff. But next week's show, not that this week's show is not going to be great, because it's going to be great.
True.
Next week's
One of
show,
the best.
we're going to have the eldest join us, and we're going to have Scratch join us.
A new guest, yeah.
Yeah, a new guest. Scratch, not Scratch because he's itchy, because his golfing. He's listening to the show,
Oh, he has been?
and he loves it.
No, that's good.
Yeah, he absolutely loves it. So he knows certain things, and he brought it up today because we were golfing. That's going to be a part of story time in a little bit. But he brought up a couple of things, and I was looking at him like, you know, so he's really listening.
That's good.
Yeah.
Next Saturday morning?
Friday evening.
evening.
Yeah, it's going to be an
Yeah.
evening cast.
I'll be there.
Yeah. Won't have enough mics.
You can be there
I mean-
during movie time.
I was going to say, I mean, even now I'm going to have a mic after all this beginning stuff. What's going to be heard? Radio silence from me. Except when, yes,
When those
when
burgers
Mrs. Legend.
come.
Oh,
No, it's funny because
pour more
right
chips
before
now.
I was going to leave, my wife said, do you need dinner tonight? And I said, I don't know. I might eat after. Or whatever. She said, you're just going to go over there and hope that Mrs. Legend's making dinner, right? And I said, it's not a bad.
I mean, yeah.
But I
It's a
said,
50-50
yeah.
shot.
I said, I'll eat a little bit just in case. But sure enough.
You know, I'm going to do this as a favor for them.
Yeah.
I'll have some of their food.
Sure enough.
Again.
There's burgers on the menu.
Hey, I got a glimpse of those buns down there.
These buns here? What buns?
I was bare cheeked up.
Talking about the burger buns, let me specify. Let me not pull a puck. Specify the
Yeah.
burger buns. Yeah.
Corrections? Somebody said there was a correction.
Well, if
Uh-oh.
we don't point it out, I don't think it counts then.
What the heck was it that we were supposed to bring up? There was a correction.
Like in the group chat?
No, somebody, I thought, said something. There was a bad dealio.
What am I hearing?
That would be the food saver.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't
can't-
remember.
I can't remember.
If we didn't point it out, then I guess it doesn't really matter.
But while we're here in the group text, on Monday at 3:20 p.m., Haas sent Cole Tommy John out for the year, and Legend responded, "Eat my ass." Texas Joe Selection Sunday Nightcast. You betcha.
That's right.
That was the executive producer's
That
call.
was the
right
producer's
there.
call. Absolutely.
We were gonna do it on Friday night. I said, wait. There's a big
And-
moment on Sunday that we could capitalize on here.
And I'm very excited because I don't know anything about it yet, but he has completed the.
Yep. The hate bracket.
Yeah,
It's
so
I
he
was just gonna
said,
say, "Yup."
It's seeded.
he said it looks fantastic.
I've got the play-in voting form ready.
Okay, so hang on that. We'll get to that
Yeah.
in a little bit. So you don't remember somebody saying something about a correction?
I don't know. I tune out the
I was gonna
haters.
say it's like a steel trap, just
I
blocking
tune
out
the
everything.
haters.
Okay.
Anyone that says anything that's constructive criticism, no.
And I actually said I'm going to remember this and bring it up, and I can't remember.
You don't even remember who?
I can't even remember who.
Must not have been important.
That's what I'm saying.
We'll shake it off.
Someone out there's listening.
We'll shake it
Those
off.
Fuckers.
Well, I mean, they can right now
Yeah.
let us know
That's true.
what it was.
Yeah.
We were kind of criticizing the Panthers Islanders game here, right?
Yeah.
The Islanders were down 2-0 with what, 12 shots?
No. The Islanders had
I mean,
25 shots.
No, that's right. But the Panthers had 12
yeah,
shots.
but 2
And the
goals.
Islanders were down. Now it is a 3-2 game for the Islanders.
The shooters keep on shooting.
Yeah, they keep on shooting. What's going on here, you think? A goal?
Oh,
4-2, empty
boy.
net, 6.3
I
left.
hate to
This is
say
this is a terrible loss for the supposed Stanley Cup champs.
it. According to Puck, yeah.
Yeah.
Good teams don't lose like this.
Not like this.
No.
What was it, 7 minutes left in a game? They were up 2-0.
When we turned it on, it was 17 minutes.
No, but it was
2-0.
I know, but I
I
think
don't
it was
remember
7 minutes left.
Was it when they scored that tying?
No,
Or the first?
the first goal.
Of these 4?
Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. Okay, so we got a lot to get to, a ton to get to here, but let's start with the Suck It list,
Okay.
which it's really fun. Suck It to Necco Vacuums. Your customer service people suck. By the way, story time is about, I have 2 of them. One is about customer service people. Suck It Android phone, and by the way, it's about an Android phone. Suck It Jersey mics. Your sandwiches are good. Your pricing system sucks. Suck It the Beatles. I just had some pushback by somebody about that and said, I don't hate the Beatles as much as you do. Yes, I do hate the Beatles, but it's more about them being considered a rock and roll band. They're not a rock and roll band. What are you looking at?
Vaha said, is it supposed Stanley Cup champs when you're defending Cup champs?
Well, defending champs, yes, but I'm talking about this year's playoffs
The favorites.
to win it again, the favorites. That was a bad loss. And Vaha, don't ever interrupt my show. Suck It. Heirloom or heirloom?
Heirloom.
So the H,
The
is,
H is
silent.
silent.
Okay. That
So
restaurant.
is the E,
Okay,
obviously. And
so-
the I
Yes.
and the R.
You know, that's just
Then
that
you
that
take
right
all that
there.
out and you substitute air, like
That-
A-I-R.
That right there is enough for me to never want to go there.
That place sucks. The food sucks.
I wonder where
Everything
they got
about
their
it
name
sucks.
From.
What's that?
I wonder where they got
Oh,
their
I
name
don't know.
from.
But suck it.
Suck It Fox Rent-A-Car, great prices, shit people.
Great
Fox
tag.
Rent-A-Car.
Great.
And Suck It Ohio State. I don't know if you saw today, but the Michigan Wolverines won a Big Ten championship this afternoon.
Congratulations.
It's what we do.
That's what you do.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's anyone in our path.
You just run them over like a
Just
bulldozer.
Slap them around.
Yeah,
like
bulldozer.
little kids.
Yes.
Texas Joe said the cast learns grammar. Vaha's trying to get us on a
All right,
technicality. I don't think so. Not tonight.
No.
Not tonight.
Um.
Shout out Condog for the openers.
Yes.
He only
Shout out.
sent me that one.
Well, that
He
really.
said
That was
minute,
the
he
best
said
one.
minute 4, and I said that's it. And he said that's all you need.
Yeah.
So-
Well, there was another good bit part
What was
that
it?
Puck did. I can't remember it, but there was another part that Puck said or something later towards the end of the show, I think, that also could have been a contender for the opener,
Okay.
but BJ's doesn't get better than
Story time.
that. A little mini one.
Okay.
It was yesterday. Mrs. Legend took me and my lovely sister out to lunch. True, because my wonderful ray of sunshine sister
yeah.
wanted Angry Chicks. And I've always heard about it. I've never been.
Never had it, yeah.
Where is it? Where is that?
There there was one down Blackstone, and it was in the parking lot of where there was, I think, a car dealership as well. I can't remember the name of it. It was, but it's down Blackstone. One of them was. There was another one that was, I think, a little further. But we went to that one. I'd seen so many ads for it. I got a mac and cheese with fries and tenders bowl. It was a pretty big bowl. I was like okay.
Like a KFC famous bowl situation?
You wouldn't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
but I want to go back. I liked it a lot. I thought it was
So
really
mac
good.
and cheese.
Mac and cheese,
With
tenders and fries, and you could choose. There's no spice at all. There's country, then there's mild, then there's spice. Like the spice goes up and everything. I went with just mild. It was good. He even had a little
Yeah, it was.
bit of it.
It's pretty damn good.
Yeah,
Have you had the Cane's chicken?
ass. Ass.
Honestly, though,
Just
everyone,
ass.
Yes or no?
I've had it,
Yeah.
and everyone raves
Ass.
about it, and the sauce.
Because
and
of the
they say it's all
sauce.
great, but the sauce was bland the time
Okay,
I had
I've
it.
never had it, but everybody says
Ass.
it's terrible.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Their
but
toast.
but
I will
there's
say
a lot
is
of
good.
people that say it's amazing, and I just don't get.
Well,
what they,
my
either.
daughter thought that what's that
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A?
Yeah.
Now she hates it.
oh, Chick-fil-A
Wow.
is
Wait,
amazing.
what?
Yeah, she hates it.
I love Chick-fil-A.
I'm still telling you. Oh, she wants me to take her to Popeyes and introduce her to
Yeah.
that chicken sandwich, which, by the way, is
Yes.
the greatest chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
You've had it?
See, Coach is saying Cane's is the best chicken sandwich.
Coach, you're not welcome
No.
back on the show ever again.
No, he'll be back.
No, not after that.
He needs an MLB season preview in a couple weeks.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was
You know, what about we get Hoss at the same time?
That's a lot of giants in one room.
Oh, that's all right. I'm bigger than both of them.
No, like giants, like
they're not
Frisco.
like fans.
No, I understand
I
that,
know.
but I'm bigger than both of them.
Okay.
They're just gonna beat you up with all these Yankee injuries.
Hello, losers.
Yeah, my friends constantly raved about it. I said, okay. It was one of the times we hung out and they're like, we're thinking of places to eat. And they brought up Cane's and then they looked at me because they know my stance. I've never had it, but I just have heard. And then my thing is, you could say I've learned it from him, but I also look at it as I agree with the legend. If you have to have a sauce with it to
Yeah.
make it good,
I can't stress that enough.
then it's not good, in my opinion.
This is gonna be a Gilligan's Island. Do you guys know what a Gilligan's Island is?
I don't.
It's a rerun. If you have to put your pizza and dip it into ranch,
It's not
then the
good.
pizza does not stand on its own. It's absurd.
Me and Ed's pizza.
So
we
that's
have
the
to do
same
that.
thing with chicken. If you're dipping it only because the sauce tastes better than the chicken, then that's a problem. I'm not saying you're not allowed to dip it
Yeah,
for the extra flavor.
but if you
I'm just saying
go
the
for it
flavor itself
immediately,
is
yeah.
bad, and that's why you're dipping it in there for taste. That's caca.
I took one bite.
As he says, that's ass.
I took one bite of that tender before because I was like, I'm gonna see how it is by itself and dip in the sauce.
See, Coach is saying buttery bread with their sauce.
See, no,
But-
yeah,
So that's the point. You take away the butter and the sauce. Yeah, I don't know.
no.
Texas
it's
Joe
just
said-
bad.
Texas Joe also says Cane's is good. Don't trust Bench. He's skinny now.
That's true, by the way.
I'm not the
Texas Joe.
I'm not
you
the
are
fried
wrong.
chicken expert.
Popeyes.
but yeah,
will
I
reign
don't- it-
supreme.
That's what I don't get. Like
And
you
Angry
see,
Chips
there's
now.
there's already a response of Cane's
Yeah.
is good, and I just don't. I don't
I
know.
don't get it.
But I've never had it. I'm just going by what other
Yeah,
people
it's-
said, so I'm just repeating what they said.
Trying to remember the place that I went to when I was in South Carolina, and I remember then. I want to say it was Bojangles. Have you ever heard
So
of that?
racist.
No, I'm s- when I first heard that too, I thought the same thing.
Yeah.
But
I mean, this show is anti-racism.
yeah, but there is an actual chain called Bojangles.
Stop it now.
And that was the best chicken sandwich I had had.
Dude,
No,
can we
Popeyes,
do this?
man.
It
Can we
was
do this?
amazing.
Can we do this just one time? Go to Popeyes?
Just the
Yeah.
chicken. I've had the Popeyes one. That
Oh,
one's
so you know-
amazing.
Oh,
That
yeah.
one's really
oh,
good.
I didn't know you.
Oh yeah.
Yes. No, yeah, that one is, yeah.
Fantastic.
That is,
That's
Like up
that's
there.
on a Mount
Hey,
Rushmore.
I've never had one.
I think so
Top.
because of the crispiness.
The
of
crunch
How
of
about
that,
the
man?
freaking size of it? Dude, you
Yeah.
get chicken sandwiches anywhere.
Yeah.
Dude, it looks like a hockey puck. It's so thin.
I
right?
thought I was never gonna
or
be
a
able
frisbee,
to have
I
that
guess,
sandwich.
is a better
yeah.
example.
Yeah.
But you look at that freaking thing. They're not hiding the chicken in that.
No.
You know, like
No.
where you go to get a sandwich somewhere else, the bun
where
is
is it?
just you don't even see the chicken.
Where's what?
No, I was saying like
The
you were
bun.
saying,
Yeah,
like,
all you
where's
see is the
where's
bun.
thing inside of it.
Where's
This
Popeyes?
freaking chicken is it's enormous. I
Yeah.
can't believe how
I
much
thought
they
I would
give you.
never be able to
A lot
try
of
it.
meat.
That's what she
I
said.
thought I'd never be
Th-
able to try that
That'd be my sex tape.
A lot of meat.
with when the rave
Headlight.
of that sandwich was going on. I never
like
thought
that.
I'd be able to have it.
You shoot it at a Jersey Mike's. No. Tough crowd.
What?
A lot of meat.
We're still on about this sex tape.
Play on words. No.
Popeye's chicken sandwich is third best.
Coach, that's actually racist.
That is a racist thing.
Popeyes and Angry Chicks is now like the go-to.
Texas
chicken
Joe
place for
said
me.
spaghetti stinks. Can't take the sauce into account. Gotta eat the noodles.
Okay, that's funny.
He's got documentation.
Boy, do I
funny.
hate him. All right.
That's
Hey,
like,
seafood pasta though.
Yeah, when you eat a chicken Alfredo, you gotta eat the noodles first.
That's
and
right.
Then you add the
That's
sauce
Yeah,
and the chicken.
see?
That's right.
Man, I can't believe Coach.
Yeah, that's
He's
crazy.
young. He's
And
not
he's
old
saying
He
enough.
doesn't
Canes is what. Then
understand.
who's number 2 for Coach?
He said, "You people have no feel,
That's so racist.
We have no what?
no feel."
Oh.
So if he's saying Canes is 1, who's 2 for him? If Popeyes is 3.
Probably Chick-fil-A.
Mid. So mid.
Chick-fil-A.
Holy crap.
It's not
man.
good, dude.
It's not
I
good.
It's
really
not
enjoy
This
it.
is even before I had the Popeyes chicken sandwich. I
like the chick.
I
My
didn't know.
fault.
Ooh. I enjoy the Chick-fil-A sandwich even without the sauce. Just the pickles,
No.
the chicken, the bun. Is
I'm sorry,
really
if I have a
good.
chicken sandwich, I gotta have that crunch to it, and that Popeyes sandwich had that crunch to it and more.
It does have the crunch and more.
Wait, what's the manager saying?
Popeye's chicken is the shiznit.
So he knows.
Yeah, he's like that. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I've even talked about it.
I think
with
he's
him at
trying to
work
talk
before.
like those people, fit in. It's not working. Coach said the Wendy's spicy. That's
"What?
the number 2 chicken sandwich.
Okay. He has. Yeah, I mean, come on.
Can
Okay.
we,
I've heard it's good, but number 2 is ridiculous."
Can we put a chat ban on?
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Let's
people?
just. I got that editor
for-
thing,
for
don't I?
My moderator.
Yeah. Let me go. Let me go.
Maz, get this guy out of here.
Let's ban this guy.
Our top 5, which I'm very unprepared for, is top 5 things it took too long to figure out.
Yeah, I don't know how I could do this.
That's our top 5.
How are we getting past the Wendy spicy?
I
How do
don't
we
know.
move on
How
from
do we
that?
recover?
Wait,
Should
that's
he
like
be?
that's like an iceberg in our show.
Can
just
we
did it.
ban
Wait, I could actually
for
report it.
him to? Can we
actually
ban
report
him?
Texas Joe is now agreeing with Coach. I think he's trolling.
Yeah, of course.
Of course, anything.
Yeah.
Manager said a
God.
chicken sandwich is a sandwich, plain and simple. I don't. Were we arguing if a chicken sandwich was a sandwich?
I think
This
maybe
is not a,
I think
this
maybe
is not like a hot dog.
no. I think maybe he was
Is a
saying
hot
that.
dog a sandwich debate?
I think he's saying that because I said I had to have like a crunch
No.
to my to the chicken sandwich. I don't know.
Baja
Maybe.
said only thing wrong with Chick-fil-A is you can't have it on Sundays. That is true.
It's the Lord's Day.
Yeah.
So
Or was manager defending Coach's Wendy's spicy by saying it doesn't matter
Maybe.
where it's from if it's a chicken sandwich?
I don't know because I have heard the Wendy's spicy is good, but number 2 is like what did he say?
Coach said Coach has been watching clips of Curb Your Enthusiasm
Yes.
lately.
Yeah.
And everything that Larry David does, he says, I see a lot of legend in this guy.
I'm feeling pretty good.
Pretty.
Pretty good.
Because, Coach sent me the clip of when he goes and confronts the weatherman on the golf course. Says, hey, it says it's going to rain today. Looks pretty nice out here. Like, oh, yeah, fancy that. He says, I think you did it on purpose. You just wanted to clear out the golf course
That's
for
right,
yourself.
yes. That's so
I
funny.
don't know why I thought he was gonna. Maybe it's just in my own head because I still love this moment. Is that she was quite drunk at the time.
Oh my God!
That's probably
If-
the top.
if
Like
you've
that's the
seen
funniest scene.
if you
Probably.
saw
That's
that
probably the funniest
episode,
scene.
if you've seen that episode, you'd understand.
The thank you for your service one.
Oh, so you've watched these?
I've seen some of them.
Okay.
I have not watched it all the way.
Okay, yeah.
It's a lot.
The one with the girl, the little girl, she was quite drunk.
She was quite drunk at it. Like, he's just so matter of fact about it. It was hysterical.
Oh, my goodness.
It is
gracious.
one of my favorite moments because it actually killed him. He had to pause for 5 minutes. It's
Wait,
one of my
story
favorite
time?
things.
Yeah, tough week for the boys this
All right,
week.
all right.
We were supposed to have 4 games.
Weather.
Weather was a factor. So
Big
we
factor.
played. I gotta think back now. Monday we had a. I think I text you about that one, Legend. We had a tough game, bigger school, but they're a young team, and we felt like we could go in there and give them a good game. Went on the road and we're tied 0-0 all the way until the 6th inning, and then gave up. What was it? I think it was just one hit. Kid hit a triple, and then they ended up getting a sac fly. We lost 1-0, and we had 1 hit in that game and like 8 walks, I think it was. So not a lot of swinging the bats going on, which is a little frustrating because we didn't feel like the pitcher was anything special. So that was 0-1. Next game, the next day actually, against a far inferior team to the one we had played the day before, and we got absolutely spanked because our defense did not show up. 8-1.
Okay.
Defense made 6 errors, I think. And I mean, coach is already on the hot seat with him sending guys on the base paths. And now his defense is in shambles, and he might be he might be looking to reach out for references for a resume
Gotcha.
building.
Now, you asked me about that shortstop.
Yeah,
Can we talk about that on air or no?
I guess. Yeah, and coach is listening, so it'd be good if he's got anything.
So, what's his problem?
So
No, I mean,
No,
like,
yeah.
what's
coach can chime in. What's our shortstop's problem? While he responds. We were supposed to play Friday, got rained out, and then we still made that Saturday game yesterday, which was an out-of-town game. And it felt like kind of the boys just thought it was a vacation. And we showed up an hour before game, which was our plan. And
are you reading that?
yeah, I will. Showed up like an hour before, got to hit, played catch, and then just came out really flat on offense. Defensively, we didn't play terrible, but this infield was so slow. There was a handful of balls that were not hit hard by the other team, and it was like they were hit not even hard enough to get to the dirt and had these like infield singles. And
Okay, so the
hit
grass was high or just really wet?
I think
Combo?
just the type of grass, like since it was over towards
Okay,
the coast,
so
it was a
why
little
aren't
different, but
why aren't you guys moved in a little bit after a couple of times?
it was almost like I was pitching, how I would normally call pitches, and they weren't making hard contact, but it was almost playing against us because they hit the ball hard.
But I know, but if it's
sometimes,
getting
but
beat
then,
down, then why
Uh,
not move them up a little bit?
I don't know. That's something on coach.
Is that on coach or the coach?
It's both. Coach helps with alignment. Head coach helps with alignment.
Okay, but if you're noticing balls are
Yeah.
getting killed,
Yeah.
then have them take a couple of steps in.
Yeah. I just work with the pitchers.
Okay,
I just-
not your fault.
All right.
So it's coach's fault. I get it.
But our defense again made like another 6 errors.
Okay, so
yesterday,
what is the
and,
shortstop's biggest problem?
shortstop? I don't even know if he made it. He might have had 1 yesterday. He actually played a very good game.
Okay,
So I think he's starting to figure it out. Maybe.
Okay, good.
I don't know.
All right.
But
so I don't have to work with him.
I think with him it's a lot of confidence.
So I have to work with him. Can I work with him?
I don't see why not.
Can you
I could ask coach and see if
Okay.
it'd be
Like the
something
three
on
of
a
us with
weekend.
him?
Yeah.
The 3 of us with him.
I don't do as much with infielders, but
No, but I mean, you can hit the fungo,
maybe.
okay?
Ooh.
And then
Ooh.
me and coach, because if it's confidence stuff, I can take care of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at me.
Seriously. That was a good line. I hope that's the opener.
Yeah, look at me. The manager said it's always Coach's fault. Coach said, sure, let me go grab my rope. That's it.
Okay, so how many games did you end up playing, you said?
So we played 3 this week.
And you went
0-3.
0-3.
So we started.
One was a terrible loss. You got killed.
Yeah.
Okay.
One was bad. The other one, winnable game. And then the one yesterday, we ended up losing 10-7. We hit the heck out of the ball.
So are
we
you
started
3-6 now?
4-4.
Oh.
Or no, 4-5. 4
Wait.
and 5.
Oh, yeah, 4 and 5. Okay,
5.
yeah. Okay.
Coach said all infielders were told to play in before the game. They did their own thing once game started.
Oh, wait a minute. That doesn't make sense.
Coach.
During that, all you tell them is to move up.
In between.
I mean, that
innings.
is the stupid. Oh, my God. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. They did their own things. Keep moving them up. Who the hell's coaching this? All right. I
Coach.
Jeez
It's in his
Christ.
name.
Oh, that's true.
So yeah, the one game that got rained out was supposed to be our first league game. So now that gets pushed back, and so we'll figure out how to make that up. Either tomorrow we have to make it up, or if it rains tomorrow, which it's supposed to, then it'll get pushed back another week. So yeah, I don't know what.
Story time for me?
Coach said he's not holding hands. Texas Joe asked, Bench, any coaching tips to Eldis as he embarks on his coaching debut? You've got the experience. Yeah, Eldis is coaching T-ball from
By
what
himself?
I've heard. I don't know. I saw him at the gym the other morning.
Because I had no idea. So, Mrs. Legend told me the other day. I had no idea.
He said the golden child has to coach the older kids now because of his oldest being an age bracket up.
Yeah.
So now
The
Eldis is
is
on the
taking-
younger kids team.
which golden child's youngest, not younger, the
middle
younger,
child,
the middle, yeah.
is now
Got it.
on.
Yeah.
So
All
I'm
right.
not doing T-ball this year. So.
Smart move.
Yeah.
It's brilliant by I'm not that right there
Yeah,
is
hero of the week worthy.
well, it's a heady move from a very inexperienced person that got experience from the last time and said, I need this. It's a veteran move what I'm saying by a rookie. That's incredible.
He's grown up here quickly.
No,
Bob.
seriously. I mean, you're my hero of the week now. Let's just do that one right now. So, 2 story times. Okay, this is for you, Texas Joe, because I know how you love story time and stuff, and we don't talk about sports right away. I make a phone call the other day to stop service on something, right? Just stop service on something. So I called the 800 number, and I get people in India, of course, right? And Eileen is the person I got.
Nah,
Yeah, I don't think
no
so.
shot names, Eileen.
I don't think so. So I said, okay, I need to stop this phone number, just this one. I got 58 lines, but just one particular number, right? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. How have we done anything wrong? I said, just stop there. I said, just stop there.
It's
I said,
so annoying, the script.
but
they
hold on,
read
listen.
off.
I'm so glad you brought that up. So
Yes.
listen, because that's really important pretty soon.
Yep.
So I said, stop right there. I said, listen to me. How many lines do I have? I'm not upset with you. For a reason, this line needs to be canceled. Okay? For a personal reason that you don't need to know anything about. Just cancel that number, right? She goes, oh, okay, I understand you. I get that. I very much understand it. How can we help to keep this line? I said, are you not listening on purpose?
You're about to lose all 58.
Yes. I said, are you not listening on purpose? She goes, excuse me. I said, listen to what I'm saying. I'm telling you, I have no problem with you guys. Just this number needs to be canceled. So just cancel it. Okay, I understand what you're saying. Again, right?
Yeah.
I do that. All of a sudden, go to the third line. And she says, okay, I understand what you're saying. So is there anything we can do? And I said, stop. Now I'm raising my voice, right? Now I am pissed. I said, stop. Stop looking at your freaking card and going down the goddamn list. Okay? Do you understand me? Stop.
That's where I would make up a story like I actually murdered my family member.
That would be
and
funny.
I murdered
be
my
funny.
cousin, and now I don't need this line.
Is there a
anymore.
reason?
Why did you murder your family?
Why?
That's so funny. Can I finish this and tell you a
Yeah,
quick
yeah.
story after that? So,
That's brilliant. Actually, that's
no, you guys are gonna love it.
that's so brilliant.
So,
oh my
so
God.
finally get to, and she says, "Oh, okay." I said, "So if you once again ask me anything other than telling me you've canceled this, I will cancel every freaking line." Just like that, right? So, okay. So does it, blah, blah, blah. Okay, quick story on what you did, and then I'll get to the last story. So I'm at a gathering. It's a Mike Tyson fight. Okay, I mean, we have probably 30 people, right? And it's at a apartment complex, and 2 places are being used. So I go from one place after the fight's over, and I go to the other place. And one of my favorite movies is on, Fletch. Okay,
Never seen it.
Chevy Chase. Jesus Christ.
You don't watch movies.
Chevy Chase. Okay, big fan.
Sad.
So I'm sitting there watching it, right? I have the remote in my hand, and this guy walks in, right? And he says, well, like this deadpan, and he says, "Why are we watching this?" And I said, "Because I want to." Just like that. He says, "Well, why would you want to watch this?" I said, "Hey, partner, I just got out of prison, and this is why I want to watch." And you know what he says? "Well, why were you in prison?" I said, "'Cause some idiot."
I know
Can't
it.
even get it out.
He can't do it.
Wow.
Holy
The
crap,
first
he
for
can't.
legend.
He can't do it.
He's speechless.
He can't do it.
I said, "Because some idiot asked me why I'm watching Flash." Swear to you, the guy goes, "Oh, that makes sense," and walks out and goes to the other room. But okay, last story time, because I know Texas Joe wants ball talk.
That's so funny.
Played golf today with the eldest
And Scratch.
and Scratch and Baja.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so the 4 of us out there,
Where at?
Riverside,
Nice.
my country club.
Oh, that's right. Where I'm a member.
This is my country club. Most prestigious.
So, first hole, I'm playing from the whites. Scratch and Eldest are playing from the blues.
It's Keanu Reeves. Sorry.
I hit a okay drive from the tips. The eldest has about 40 in.
Solid.
He killed it. Okay? He knocks it up there, cans a birdie putt. I knock mine up there, can it for a birdie putt. I was even on the front.
Okay.
Yeah. I ended up beating the eldest. He had the worst day in the history of golfing for him. Like, terrible. I ended up shooting 3 over. On number 12, I put it on, and I 45 putt for a 2 over.
45?
Yes. So I'm 2 over now.
Okay.
We had no business being 2 over. Okay, and I've missed birdie putts here and there. Legit birdie putts. I honestly should have been 2 under.
Wow.
With that, if I had that not a 2 over there, I probably could have been 3 under. What's going on here?
Accidentally.
It is
I
wild.
literally just heard it as he made that look. I had laid the mic down and I was bouncing my leg in the fabric of the clothes.
Then I end up on 15.
Pants.
I go into the bunker. I hit a great bunker shot out and just missed a par-saving putt. So I'm 3 over. Listen to what I'm about to say. I played whites. He played blues. He had the worst round of his life. I shot 3 over. He shot 6 over. In arguably the worst golf I've ever seen him play.
Wild.
It was insane.
Yeah.
He couldn't hit anything and still scored.
Wow.
Yeah. That's story time. Oh, the last part of story time on that is,
Baha wanted to make sure he clarified, and his country club also.
oh, yeah. Yes. It's so cool now because I've known them, and they're very good with me. But now it's like, here's the key. How many, do you want a large or a medium bucket? I'll just take the large. Go hit before we play. I'm gonna go pro.
Yeah.
Here's the funny part of it. Yesterday I played. I shot 168.
Wow. It's a tough round.
Not good. Not good. Yeah.
And then you bounce back.
Yes.
That's what pros do.
That's what we do.
Told them there's off days and on days.
I made the cut.
Oh, it's coming. I heard her footsteps.
Oh, seriously?
Wow.
It was so quiet. I heard her footsteps. Oh, my God.
There was some food. Oh, okay.
Wow.
I'm second. Look at that. We're going to be making this sound in the mic. Look at that. She can't stop looking at it. Holy smokes. You should take a picture of that and put it on whatever thing you do.
Twitter.
What's he doing?
Texting.
Who?
Coach.
Everything all right?
Thank you. I can't wait for this. And everybody. Hey, I
Is he being
can you leave
racist?
those chips?
No.
No.
I'm just kidding.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna
will
take a second here.
I will continue while you are doing what you're
Go
doing.
for it, yeah.
So, really, really happy with the game today. So disappointed yesterday. And this is the part of golf that I can't stand because from day to day, it just absolutely changes. And just like the eldest today, from 15 hole on for him, he put it together and it was some great golf. Yesterday, the same thing for me. After 15, it all came together and it was fantastic.
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah. Look at you guys.
I don't know how we're going to eat and have this. I don't know.
That's all right. We'll figure it
Baja
out.
said he can't wait to hear chewing.
Oh, it's going to be great.
Buckle
Just
up.
you wait.
You buckle up, brother.
All right. Steer the ship.
Me?
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah.
Of all time?
Yeah. Take your time whenever you
You
want.
already dropped something.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, the talk of the town is the March Madness is here.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the hate bracket.
Oh, well, that too. But March Madness is here, and along with it is the hate bracket.
Yeah.
So which one do you want to talk about first?
I'm really excited about the hate bracket, so we're going to hang on to that.
Okay. all right.
Yeah. As a
I know
teaser
nothing
there.
about the actual bracket. I'm more invested.
Well, it
in
came out today.
It did.
UConn, you said right where they should be, and I totally agreed. That's a Final Four run. St. John's is in their bracket, which really bothers me. Florida is there at the number 1, and they are good.
See, I don't know any of these things.
I think
so.
they ended up 30-4 this year.
Wowzers.
Yeah, so really good team. What is this? What does this say?
Baja said, new rule after Legend hits, no hitting till he exalts in his shot. Were you?
That is so true. I hit a ball. It was yesterday, right? I hit a ball. I just I think it was yesterday. I absolutely smoked it, right? And then right when I was done hitting, I heard him hit a ball because he was to the side over there. And I said, hey, never again. He goes, what? I said, when I hit, I need to pose there for about 10, 15 seconds. Really, really drink that in.
Mm-hmm.
And you should be also. And then you can hit. You're not even paying attention to my greatness.
No.
And I don't like it.
The
Yeah.
food's really great.
Is it really good?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
That's fair.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. But so UConn, St. John's won the Big East. So I will cover UConn lost to Creighton a couple of nights ago. They could have been in the finals and got smoked by St. John's. But
They saved their energy.
yeah, it's a veteran move
It's a
by
heady play
Hurley.
by Hurley.
Yeah, it really is.
When you won it back to back, you need those legs.
Yeah, especially
Yeah.
these guys.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they don't have the horses like the last 2 years. So they were down by like 17 to Creighton at one point in the first half, and they played an exceptional second half, ran out of gas. They don't have the shooters to win games when you're down by 17. Look at you.
Okay. Go on.
I'll just filibuster while you stuff your face. I haven't looked at the entire bracket, but I
That homemade bun, really good.
Is it?
Yeah, very.
Texas Joe, Florida's a wagon. We only hang championship banners. What's he saying? We.
That's fantastic.
That's Yukon Joe you're talking to, not Texas Joe.
Yukon Joe.
This time of year, he's Yukon Joe.
That's so fun. How is that? Because I haven't had mine yet.
I'll tell you what, it's pretty
It's
good.
real good.
Is it?
Yeah, pretty good.
Better than mine?
The bun.
But this has homemade bun, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if
That's
you
a
were
game
to do
changer?
yours with this
Yeah.
bun,
I would need the Lula
yeah,
burger with
On this bun?
bun.
Okay.
That'd probably be the
How soft is the bun?
It's very,
Very
soft.
Yeah. Like my buns?
Oh,
Soft.
yeah.
Hard as a
What?
rock. That's right.
I mean, this burger patty's good, but I mean, compared to the Lulu,
There's
Oh.
UConn right there, -4.5 already. Early favorites against
Yeah.
Oklahoma.
Yeah, that's a Final Four run right there, if I've ever seen one. I have no aspirations of a Final Four this year.
Really?
Well, a lot of things have to happen, right? So, who do they play next?
Florida?
So Florida has to lose to Norfolk State.
You never know.
For
I mean,
you gotta get past, and then roll that up a little bit. So where is St. John's? Where is?
they're there down there.
Yeah.
They won't face them until the Elite Eight.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So I need for them to break legs. You know what I mean?
I mean, a team like Omaha, you never know. They can
I
get
do
hot.
know. I do know.
They can get hot.
Yeah, I do know.
Why is St. John's so good?
They're athletic as hell, man.
Okay.
They are. He's talking about wagon. These guys, Rick Pitino. Unfortunately, as much as I hate his guts with Biblical Fury, that dude can coach and he can recruit, and he did. And
Well, strippers in a hotel room.
that's
You
right.
can get a lot
That's
of
right.
kids at your
Yes,
school.
that's right. I just want to see him at an Italian restaurant soon. That'd be fantastic.
No, you don't.
No, that's something you don't ever want to see. But I can't wait to go through this and actually let the world know who's going to win this national championship. Are you enjoying that?
I'm loving it.
No, yeah.
this is actually fantastic.
Yeah.
How's yours?
Wouldn't know.
Mine's gone.
Yeah. Apparently,
already.
I come in third place.
Well, I was in high demand. That was kind of why.
Texas Joe said St. John's is tough, and Vaha said it's the tomato sauce. That tomato sauce is not supposed to be that color, Patino.
That's right. That's right. So very excited about this. This is a big time of the year coming up. It is where you call in sick, especially the first.
I took Thursday, Friday off.
yeah, that is a heady move.
Yeah, I'm pulling out all the veteran moves today.
Yeah, no, that's so brilliant. Very, very excited about it.
You know what I was shocked by when I turned on the Selection Sunday and had it just kind of on the side? There was only 4 ACC teams in the
Yeah, not very good.
and there was the same
Yeah.
amount from the Mountain West.
Yeah, not very good.
Yeah, I was kind of
Yeah.
surprised by it. So I knew the
I-
SEC was legit, and they ended up with like a record 14 teams or
Mhm.
something. How many teams are in the SEC? Is that like all of them?
It sounds like it. Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
Duke should have lost the other day. Did you see what happened?
no.
Free throw line?
Was this the North Carolina game?
Yes.
Or okay.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
So they called a violation, lane violation, free throw. Could have tied the game, and then they ended up losing by 3, I think it was. Duke is lucky. I don't know if you know, I hate Duke a lot.
They might be in the bracket.
Okay. Just by themselves like that, not a name.
That was a tough decision I had to make. Sometimes when you had things that there was like 5 people from that thing, and then that in addition, I was like, well, what's the point? I'm wasting up so much for the bracket on
Right.
like you had like 8 Lakers in there, and it was like, do I add the Lakers on top of that? But yeah. So, anyways, you'll see.
Did you do anything on purpose to anger me?
No.
No. Okay.
What
That's
I-
it. That's all I wanted.
What I did try and do, if there were people that I was not familiar with, I tended to leave them out only because I just didn't.
Oh no,
Yeah,
you did not take out Mike Milbury, did you?
He was not in there.
Oh damn
I don't
it!
even remember reading
Terry
that name.
O'Reilly.
Terry O'Reilly made it.
Oh, thank God. Yes.
But yeah, it was.
That's-
You sent me way more than 68. So
No, I understand that. I've already explained this. There are more than 68 teams
yeah,
in the NCAA.
so that's my point. I picked things that I tended to know who they were.
Okay,
So-
that's fine. I'm not going to complain about it. I was just wondering if you
you
did
will.
anything on purpose
No,
just
no.
to troll me. Okay. Like, how dare you leave Keith Oberman out? You know? Oh no.
Big story with him.
Okay.
Big story.
Right. I can't wait to see how you've labeled the each section.
Didn't do that.
You didn't? I thought you
No.
said you were going to.
I was going to, but it was too hard.
Okay.
You
At least you admitted it.
You didn't lay it out for me.
Well, you told me you were going to do it. What am I going to lay out? For God's sakes. I mean, what am I laying out if you're doing it?
My Michigan Wolverines, I thought got shafted because they won the Big Ten,
Mhm.
and they were 2 seeds lower than Wisconsin, who lost the Big Ten, and they had similar records. I think
What are they?
Michigan got a 5 seed,
Fi-
and they're facing UC San Diego first round. Wisconsin got a 3 seed, so like their records. were-
Michigan's not very good.
I don't think they're that great,
No.
but I'm saying you don't get rewarded a little bit when you had a similar record to the team that you beat. Like
You should.
they probably looked
Yeah.
at things that I didn't look at, like
you mean like strength of schedule?
quad one
Yeah,
wins and
yeah.
all this stuff. But yeah, anyways,
You'll be lucky to get out of the second round.
yeah, I think so. That's,
Yeah.
that's about accurate.
Yeah. So will I.
Yeah.
So will I. But, yeah. Now, are you going to be, when you're watching this, are you like, the family is away because do they know how important it is?
Oh,
Thursday and Friday?
I'm locking myself in my room. you know.
Okay, yeah. I don't care about the children. I don't care about you. Just slide some food in once in a while.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
I got my YouTube TV. It'll have all 4 games on at one time.
Yeah.
It'll be good stuff.
Yeah. Thursday is going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
A lot of nakedness.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Friday, a lot of undressing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting that feeling with this food right now.
Excellent. I wish I was eating.
Well,
It'd be nice to have some food.
Texas Joe said the SEC is a basketball conference now,
Not true.
and then Texas Joe said Wisconsin is nice.
Nice.
And Coach said MLB with eyes emoji, and I say, yep, that'll be there.
Yeah. Hold your horses. You know how these people are.
Yeah, but honestly, I don't really know too much about the bracket this year overall. I haven't made my picks yet. I'll do that sometime, maybe tomorrow or
I probably will be doing it Tuesday.
yeah.
A little research here and there.
Yeah, I read the little blips on the teams.
Oh, you do? Okay.
I pick off my gut on the upsets.
I'm just gonna wing it.
Yeah, that's really what you have to do. You know,
Who won it
Works
last
for-
year?
Works for me with the fantasy.
I believe it was Texas Com.
Yeah.
I mean NFL.
Congratulations to Texas Com.
I'm gonna get. It's a really good burger.
I'm just watching you eat. It's
Oh,
making
me-
me sick to my stomach.
Oh, it's so good.
I don't know.
Now I see why it annoys you guys when I do it. I very much see.
What do you want me to do? Texas Joe said snakes to the World Series, and that's MLB talk.
Coach will be happy to hear that. A lot of crazy Major League talk probably today. Especially one out of nowhere. That last one we put on the board. Yeah, out of nowhere.
Very odd.
But there are many guys that I've said watching a game over the years and said, why isn't he doing that?
Is that one of the guys?
No. But you know what the eldest said? He does have
He has a cannon.
beyond a cannon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Hold on, she's got a cannon.
Yes.
Come on, Cotton. All right. I think it's time.
All right. Very, very
On to the
excited.
hay bracket.
Very, very excited.
My goodness.
So I want to address first.
Yes.
This will be a much more successful endeavor with more participation from people out there. So, I'll be making a form that you can go to and place your predictions on who you think Legend will pick in this hate bracket to advance each round. It will make it better if more people vote on that, so we actually get some type of feedback that we can then, have you look at and give your commentary on. That'll be an ideal situation. So all of these will be posted through our Twitter at BallsOutSports.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
Do you have it in the bracket form like this?
I've got a bracket made.
Okay, that's what
Can
I'm
you
saying.
let me
But
get
listen,
there?
no, but listen to what I'm saying.
Let me land the shit.
But let's say Coma wants to do it.
Wants to do what?
The bracket, the hate bracket.
What does that mean?
To see, that's what I'm wondering.
Like he wants to fill it out. Everyone has
Can
access to view it, and they can print it for themselves. So yes.
Okay, but we can't see it like we are with the sleeper one. Is there any way they can do it and submit it to you, and then do the entire bracket?
I don't think so.
Okay, so basically at the end of it, it's going to be like, oh, this is who we ended up with, rather than.
Well, they can, like I said, they can print it out and fill it out themselves if they want.
I know, but they can't submit it where we don't call them liars.
They could
send
right,
me
on Facebook.
Send me a screenshot on Twitter.
On Twitter,
not
Facebook.
Fill it out on your computer even, and
create like a thread of it so people could.
I mean, yeah.
So you and I are the only ones that can't.
Oh, she's coming for you.
Can't submit it. That's it, and everybody else can. But
yeah.
I was just wondering if it could be like a sleeper forum where.
No, come on now.
No,
I'm not an app developer.
No, I understand. Take it easy. You're getting very excited again. Oh my God! I mean, it is late, but I'm not going to complain. Thank you very much,
Mrs. Legend.
This looks fantastic. So I'm going to leave it to you for a little bit now.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah. And I'm going to just grunt here and there.
Okay.
You understand?
Oh. Yes.
I'm not done eating either, so I guess that leaves it to Youngest.
We're looking at a bracket.
No, so great job. So
This is awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for the food.
It was freaking great.
Nothing.
For him to dip in. Oh, if you brought Tabasco sauce, he would.
Let's see the execution here on the burger smash. Here
Oh,
we go.
he landed it.
I don't know, Jim.
Oh, he landed it.
So the Twitter is going to be the main place to check. So make sure you follow at Balls Out Sports, and then I've already posted it. You can go look at it right now. The bracket is there, as well as the play-in round predictions. I've got 2 16-seed play-ins, which are absolute dynamite, and then also the 2 11-seed play-ins, just like they do in March Madness. So, all right, let's get to it.
We got this.
Legends inaugural hate bracket.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm going to try and get it to where we can see more of it.
Holy dude.
This is fantastic.
So in the upper left region, we'll call it.
Okay.
And so I guess I'll explain more about how this happened. I was going to tell you earlier. So Legend sent me about 150,000 names and then told me to pick 68. So it didn't do me much, but I went through and just kind of picked out 64 that like I at least had some knowledge maybe of who they were. Some of them I didn't know, but for a majority of them, I tried to do that. So unfortunately, there's not like a lot of hockey people in this because I didn't know a lot of the hockey ones.
That hurts to hear, by the way.
Yeah.
And by the way, we have to give credit to CGOC because he came up with this idea.
He did, yeah. So yeah, it seems like there's a lot more like basketball because it was NBA and college was a lot of picks for you. A lot of Red Sox are on here. I don't know why. And then a lot of coaches. But anyways, I put the 68 or I did 64 at first, and then I kind of added in the play-in round. But I put 64 names into ChatGPT and just said, I want a bracket split into 4 regions, just like March Madness with seeds, and I want all the matchups. Here you go. And so it did all the seeding for me.
Whoa.
So there's going to be a lot of dynamite upsets, I think, because there were some heavy hitters that fell down into those like 15, 16, even in the play-in rounds, as we'll look at. So there will be some Cinderella runs guaranteed from this bracket. I can already assure that, yeah. So in the upper left region here, the number 1 seed ended up being Jimmy Connors. And he'll face the winner of the first play-in round matchup between Richard Maddow and Howard Stern, which is going to be dynamite, I think. So that's a big one. The 8-9 matchup in that one is going to be CNN as a whole against John Thompson. So that's going to be it's going to be tough for a legend to figure out. How do you pick a whole network against one man? But yeah, you never know. I mean,
did you ever see how big John Thompson was?
He hates Georgetown. So
Against one man.
the 5-12 in the upper left is Dick Vitale against John Wooden. A couple old white dudes going at it. That'll be good. The 4 seed and the 13. I thought this was pretty fitting. Both Michigan
one
State.
of the white dudes is dead.
Well, yeah, true.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was for lack of if you want to get a technicality. The 4 and the 13 here, a pair of Michigan State men. Draymond Green against
Do you know how this hurts
Magic Johnson.
that this is this early?
That's it, yeah.
Do you know how bad this is for me?
That's a good one right there.
Oh my gosh. And the fact that he's 13
Yeah.
on this is crazy.
Yeah. The 6-11 matchup, Rick Pitino against Joyless Reed. That's okay.
All right.
Dynamite.
Oh.
You hate me.
A big upset choice here, I think, for a lot of
Oh.
folks. The 3 and 14, 3 Jalen Rose and 14 Nancy Pelosi. Pelosi could make a run. That's Sweet 16 written all over it.
7-7.
Well, this is not to sway anybody or anything.
Yeah.
I mean, she can easily be the champ. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she could be cutting the nets at the end of this.
So it's basically who he hates more.
Yes.
Yeah. This is going to be fun. How's that burger, Legend?
Yeah, so hence the hate brackets. Yeah, who he hates more. This is a hell of a burger.
Really good.
Yeah.
The 7-10 matchup there, Christian Leitner against Tom Hanks. And then the 2-15, Coach K against Robert De Niro.
Dude, you're killing me with this, man.
It's pretty tough.
Dude, the fact that I've got to eliminate one so early is nuts.
It's a good region there.
That's probably
Yeah.
so far. That's the top region.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of
Play
heavy
it again
hitters.
there, Cotton.
On to the bottom left region. You've got the number 1 seed Kentucky, the state, the college, however you want to interpret it, all of it, all together. And they're going to play the winner of
This
a
is insane.
16 seed play-in, Keith Olbermann and Joy Behar.
Oh.
I mean,
Wait, so what's the slash man? Why are they both 16?
it's a play-in round.
Explain.
So
Elaborate.
the first vote will be between these two on who gets this spot against Kentucky.
Oh, and
Just
then
like they
to
do in
see
March
who.
Madness,
Wow.
yeah. So you've got 4 play-in matches, and the other 2 on the other side. Or whatever.
I'll be honest with you.
All right,
The
I'm
8-9 here.
I'm actually interested.
The 8-9 here. Such an easy one.
Really.
Oh,
Okay.
this is so easy.
The 8-9 matchup in the bottom left: Pau Gasol against Allen Iverson. I'm interested. Don't give it away, obviously, but yeah, interesting.
Not even a thought on that one.
Wow. So then, why did the person who's not even a thought even make the list?
No, between those two.
Oh, okay. They do kind of fall in a similar category: basketball, NBA.
Yes. Look at you.
God, this is sickening.
Trying to finish up here.
Maybe I'm just upset because I don't have one anymore.
There's another one.
Oh, I'll be getting that
So
one
the
after.
other one is the 5 against the
5-12. Dennis Rodman against Joe Montana.
Yep. Everybody hates Joe Montana. You guys are gonna think I'm going that way, but
I guess.
You don't know.
The 4-13 here. Another potential Cinderella run. Isaiah Thomas, the
Now,
4 seed
Detroit
against-
Pistons, Isaiah Thomas.
Okay.
Well, there was Boston Celtics, Isaiah Thomas.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
okay, I just want to make sure we understand.
Maybe I'll put that in the parentheses or something. Isaiah Thomas against Steve Kerr.
Very, very tough one. Very, very tough.
The 6'11" in the bottom left, Pat Riley against Rasheed Wallace.
Another Piston against the guy that killed Len Bias.
Murder. We get down to the 3 against the 14 in the bottom left. You've got the Pistons just in general against Bob Costas.
Can you read what Vaha? What is that?
Vaha said, "What did Pau do?" Like Pau
Oh.
Gasol.
He should know better. But go ahead.
The 7-10 matchup in the bottom left. A couple of Lakers here. Phil Jackson against Jerry Buss.
One also had his hand in killing Len Bias.
Okay.
Yep.
Maybe I'll just say the Len Bias region. And then here
This one's brutal.
there's another
This
one.
is brutal.
Another banger. The number 2 seed LeBron against the 15 seed Toad on a Log Whoopee. That's got
That's brilliant.
upset written all over it.
That's brilliant.
So what do you think so far? 2 regions in.
Dude, I love this.
Yeah.
I love it. Again, a lot of credit to you, but if it wasn't for CGOC to come up with this
True.
idea,
Yeah.
he deserves all the credit on this. But your work here is exceptional.
Thank you.
You may
ChatGPT.
be having a meeting with me earlier about your raise than I thought.
Oh wow.
Yep.
How about that? Right as my wife is gonna go back to work.
She may not have to.
We move to the upper right region.
God, do I love this. This is painful.
This is gonna get interesting for Coach. The number 1 seed, the LA Lakers, against the 16 seed, Brandon Crawford.
You know, how does Haas say it?
The Hall of Very Good.
Oh, very good. No, what did he say about him? And we really made fun of it?
I don't remember.
Damn.
About Crawford?
Yeah. He said something like if you look at his numbers, he could be in a Hall of Fame or something like that. Isn't that what he said?
That's insane. But
He was on a show doing it, and we made fun of him.
yeah. All right, I think I'm done eating. A matchup of a couple teams here in the 8-9 of the upper right region. Georgetown, the 8 seed, against the number 9 seed Boston Bruins. That could be a really good that at 8-9 matchup. There's always one that'll upset the 1 seed.
Yeah, this guy.
Bruins got a strong chance there. I don't want to influence anyone. But if I know Legend like I think I know, and if you listen to the show, you hear it quite often, he hates the Bruins.
But this could be this could go to the wire, a double overtime game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Because Georgetown's up there, too,
oh,
in their own
you
right.
don't,
In their
you
own
don't
right.
know. You don't know.
The Big East tournament history. Yes, sir. Hand up over there.
Anyone want another burger?
No, I'm good. Is there dessert?
See, that is the question that should be asked. I agree with that.
I'm kidding, but really.
Okay, but seriously.
Yeah,
Is there
but
anything?
really.
We had cookies and cream ice cream.
Texas
last
Joe wanted to say that Rasheed Wallace rules.
Ass.
He rules ass.
I want a lunch today.
Oh, really? From who?
Vaha. It was a no swearing contest
Nice.
at the golf course.
You did it?
Oh yeah, I don't swear anymore.
That's true.
I really don't, and
Yeah.
it's incredible because I hear other people swear now, and I'm like, wow, did I sound like that? Because you know how I used to go on a tantrum and just go nuts.
Yeah.
I don't do it anymore.
Hmm.
I'm really good.
Good for
Unless
him.
there's somebody pisses me off while I'm driving, and then
Or an Indian lady on a customer.
that's
service.
right.
She can have it.
I don't even understand Rasheed Wallace rules. That's idiotic.
Yeah.
Idiotic.
Don't get ahead of us, Vaha. Settle down. The 512 in the upper right.
Can he see this?
Yeah, I shared it. It's out on Twitter.
Oh, it is.
Everyone
okay.
can see it.
Okay.
The 512 in the upper right, Fat Sloppy, a.k.a. Big Poppy, against Jose Altuve in a matchup of baseball. This might be the region of baseball, I think, if I remember. The 4,
I hate to tell you that one.
Yeah.
No brainer.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
No. The 4-13 matchup, the 4 seed Kurt Schilling against the 13 Nomai.
Yep. That's a good one.
That's a good one. Another play-in round we've got here in the 6 versus 11 seed in the upper right region. The 6 seed, Karam Abdul-Jabbar.
I should have told you, though.
Kareem Abdul.
I know, but you should also the onion head in
Yes,
parentheses. You should have done that.
And he'll face the winner of another play-in matchup between Juwan Howard and Mark Ruffalo.
Up to about 2 years ago, maybe 4 years ago,
No problems with Mark Ruffalo.
this would not have been an issue.
Yeah.
Now,
He's made
Well,
quite a name for
he
himself.
really
in the past
has.
couple of years.
the legend doesn't particularly like him.
Yeah. This one's gonna hurt for Coach because we got a potential favorite to make a run at the Final Four here, but the number 3 seed in the upper right, the Giants announcers against the 14.
I just don't think two men, while doing a play-by-play or talking about a baseball game, a professional game, should be having sex together in the booth.
No.
I don't think it's right.
To each their own. Coach says, I'm back. What I'd miss. We're going through the hate bracket right now, Coach, and the Giants announcers earned a 3 seed in Legends hate bracket.
That's a pretty good seed. I probably would have had them around a 2 seed. I'm
Okay.
not critiquing. I'm
Yeah,
just saying they're probably a 2 seed, possibly a run for a 1 seed.
Wow.
But there's so many I hate.
Yeah.
There are absolute ones
Yeah.
that I haven't seen
Yeah.
yet because your thing didn't do it the way it should have.
The Giants announcers will face the 14 seed Pedro Martinez. That's a big matchup for them. It's not easy. Not easy for them at all.
That's a strong 14
That
seed.
is a strong 14. The 7-10 matchup in the upper right. This is tough again. MSNBC against Don Lemon or Donna
Lemon.
And yeah, wow. One homosexual man against an entire network of homosexuals. I don't know. How do you do it?
Oh boy, don't
And
you
then
worry, I'll do it.
the 2-15 matchup in the upper right, a couple of sluggers here. The 2 seed Barry Bonds against the 15 seed Manny Ramirez.
Yeah,
This is the region of Giants.
yeah,
They kind of all got grouped in here.
yeah, they sure did.
And the Red Sox.
Yeah, this one is interesting. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
Or you mean
The other one.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Keep going. The next bracket.
Oh,
Sorry,
I
I
thought
thought you were done.
No, I thought you wanted to talk about this bracket.
No, I'm
Oh,
done here.
okay,
I'm done
yeah,
here. Just
okay,
go.
go
I
to
just
that
saw. I just
Keep
saw
going.
what you.
Oh.
I just saw what you
Okay.
had
Oh, okay.
at the 1 and the 16,
Oh, okay.
and I'm
These are
laughing.
randomly
Like,
assigned. I didn't.
I
do
understand
anything.
that is hysterical.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
The bottom right region.
This is hysterical.
We have the 1 seed Ray Lewis against the 16 seed Obama.
See, like to me, Ray Lewis is like a 7-8.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Obama's strong.
Oh, he's a strong
That's
one.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
A lot
this
of
is
Cinderellas.
nuts. There's a ton of Cinderella. This next one is fantastic. You could not get a better 8-9 here.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
one's good.
The 8-9 matchup in the bottom right. Ron Artest or Meta World Peace against the 9 seed James Harden.
Can I just divert this? What is he saying?
Be humble legend? I don't know.
And that's Coach?
That is
What's
good.
he mean by that?
I don't know.
I don't either. Okay.
Quoting Kendrick.
Maybe.
Okay.
The
This
5-12 matchup in the
is
bottom right could be matchup
fantastic.
of the bracket.
This is fantastic.
Bill Lambier against Popovich.
Yes.
Woof.
Yeah. He's done, by the way.
Dead?
coaching this year.
Dead.
Oh, okay.
And maybe forever.
Deceased with us?
Texas
Maybe
Joe
forever.
wanted to add that our test rules. I think Texas Joe has like a type of player that he likes. It must be the one you hate. Gay? Oh.
What?
Oh.
When does this bracket get filled out? Out of
Well,
curiosity.
the
Well,
so yeah, we'll talk about it. Don't
Okay.
get ahead of us.
Oh.
The
oh, you
4-13 matchup.
you do have two. You have two Bruins there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I like I said, I didn't get a lot of hockey.
Okay.
I only got a couple, but
6-11.
the number 4 seed Big Ben against the 13 Bill Romanowski. Couple of dogs going
Yeah,
at it.
I like where
Couple of pit bulls.
Ben is.
Yeah.
Bill is too low.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Meaning, how do you look at it the way I'm saying too low? 13 is
Like he could have been a 5-6 seed.
I thought a 7,
Okay.
a strong 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. So right around there. Yeah.
6-11.
The 6 and 11 matchup. This is another play-in round. So the play-in round for
This is
the
what Baja
11
was saying,
seed-
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Terry O'Reilly and Jane Fonda.
Yeah, I hate Terry O'Reilly.
That's the play-in round.
I hate Jane Fonda.
The winner will face Peter McNabb.
I hate Peter McNabb.
so,
They should be on a hate bracket for me.
yeah, they are. There
Okay,
you go.
good.
As soon as I saw the name Jane Fonda, it's ridiculous.
The 3-14 matchup in the bottom right. A good wide receiver corner matchup here. Richard
Perfectly
Sherman
done.
against Jerry Rice.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
I was really Jerry Rice. I thought he was a nice guy. I don't know. It was just me.
I actually had a conversation with a guy that a former got drafted, knew Dave Henderson, Ricky Henderson. This guy knew all these guys. Dave Henderson, his wife, this guy's wife gave Dave Henderson a kidney to try to keep him alive, and he lasted for about 6 months with it. But he's big fan. Big friends. Like, he was the best man at the wedding, and this. I mean, like, they're very close, right? I said, you know, it's gonna really suck right now. He says, "What's that?" Because of what you just told me about how great of a guy he is and what have you. I hated his guts. You know me. I don't get. I said it. He starts laughing. You know, I feel bad because it's literally one of his best friends.
Yeah.
You know, so imagine the group you have,
Yeah.
right? And he says, "Really? Why?" I said, "Well, he had a Red Sox uniform on at one time."
Jerry Rice?
No, I'm talking about Henderson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
What did that have to do with Jerry Rice?
Well, he was friends. He also was friends with Jerry
Oh,
Rice,
okay.
and he knew him. And he was at this event, and he said something, which somebody like Jerry Rice to say it to with about 150, 200 people around, that does not put a good light on Rice because he's so super competitive. I said, "How'd that go?" He goes, "Oh, everybody was rolling. He was stoic." And I said, "Oh, not a good." He goes, "No, it wasn't good for me." That was how we, because he's friends with all these guys.
The 7-10 matchup in the bottom right, UCLA against Coach Cal Perry. Another toughie.
Not as tough as you think.
Coach Cal pretty low seed, I thought.
He does not deserve a 10 seed.
And then the 2-15, the last matchup of the hate bracket, Terrell Owens against 15 seed Colin Kaepernick.
Way too low, 15 seed.
Wow.
Were you blown away with the 15 seed there?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know how this is going to be a hell of a lot more difficult now?
What's that?
Because of the way the seating is.
Yeah.
You know, like you said right off the bat, there's going to be a ton of upsets in the first round.
There's very few gimmies in the first round.
I saw a couple,
Yeah.
just a couple, but you're right. There really isn't.
Yeah. You're going to have sleepless nights.
Yeah. This is like in the 80s, if a 1 play to 16 well, was like 40-point victory, right?
Yeah.
But lately, it's not like that anymore. Like
Mhm.
these 16 seeds, they stay around together, while the 1 seed, they're super athletic, but they're all freshmen,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be there's gonna be some crazy, strange stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to dive into this.
Texas Joe is asking, where's Nick Kyrgios?
I don't hate Nick Kyrgios. I feel bad that he did not take his game as seriously as he could. He honestly, talent-wise, is as great as any tennis player I've ever seen in my life. He has the entire package, except between here.
Yeah.
Yeah. For that reason, I should hate him.
And then Texas Joe also said Terrell owns rules.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway.
By the way, had one of the greatest Super Bowl games in history on a
oh, yeah.
losing team with
Broken leg.
yes,
foot,
that
whatever it was.
that in itself, you can say anything you want about him,
Yeah.
but one thing he is not is a wuss.
yeah.
Yeah. What do you have, like 140 something yards in that game?
I thought it was closer to 200.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he put on one of the greatest performance on literally one leg.
Mm-hmm. Dog.
Yeah.
So to get back to what Youngest was asking, how does this all get filled out? So I'm trying to figure out a pacing, and I'll get your input, but
Mhm.
I can't do it the same pacing as March Madness in terms of like first, second round. Like that only gives me a couple days, and I want people to have more time to access it and fill it out and stuff. So I didn't know if it was like every week, since that'll be our show cadence.
Oh, that would be good. We can do it on the show then.
So we won't finish the same time as actual March
No.
Madness, I don't think. But
I mean, the way we could, I like what you're saying.
yeah,
I'm just another thing. The way it could be done, it could work with March Madness, because I can fill this out right now, right?
you could,
And I can give it to you, right?
yeah.
And then you then have it.
I'm saying people need more time to
I get it. But
Vote.
by Thursday, you don't think they'll be able to do it?
for the whole thing,
Yeah.
but I have to do it like round by round.
You get my entire list, and then you then go round by round, and then
But then they wouldn't know because each round they're voting on would be the winners.
oh, that's true.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
That's why they have to submit it.
I just don't know how. Other than them.
Can't we get with the sleeper people and then submit
I
this
don't
and then
think
have
so.
them do this?
We got an idea for you.
Yes, it's a great
It's
idea.
gonna be a hit.
Yeah, it's gonna be fantastic.
So yeah, through Twitter, you can pull up the voting form and you can place your votes, your predictions for who you think is going to go on from the play-in round. So there's currently 4 picks you can make for the play-in round, and I think that one I'll leave up until maybe I'll leave that one up until like Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I'll put the first round up. So that man, this guy,
Oh man, I guess you are hungry.
he's bulking.
Damn.
Hungry. It was good.
I'm wondering if maybe we could get that first round finished by next week's show, so that we got more stuff to talk about from
Okay.
that. Because if we only have the 4 plans, it won't eat up a lot of time.
Right.
And
But remember, or do you want me to do it on air and not submit it to you?
I'd like to just be surprised and hear.
That's the way you
on air,
want
so- Yeah.
Okay, but I want to be able to make a copy of this, so I'll have the youngest
Okay.
make a copy of it. I
I can
will.
email it to him. He can print it out.
Yeah, and then I will have 2 copies of it.
Okay.
One, it's completely full because I don't want to deviate from it.
Okay.
And then I will keep filling it and then hand it to you. So every show, you will have that round done. Does that make sense?
So I've got a little bit of preparation. You mean? Is that what you're getting at?
What
Like
I
I'm
mean,
not totally in the dark.
okay. How about this? You have that sheet with you.
Okay.
the one that's filled out.
Okay.
You don't have that one. Sorry. You don't get
Alright.
that one. I get it. I keep it. You get the other sheet, and then what you do is on air.
Mic's off. Oh, it's not.
You guys done?
No.
On air, as we're going, you just fill in the bracket as we're going along.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna just type it in.
Okay, yeah,
on
type in
here.
it, whatever it
Because
is.
then
yeah.
people can pull this up and view.
True, that's true.
the-
Yeah, I forgot. Technology. It's not. It's past my
Live
playground.
updated. You know, no
Yeah.
big.
I like it.
Yeah. So, anyways,
So I'm gonna need
Go to the
this. I'll fill it
Google.
out, and then.
go to the Google form.
But you don't want to see my finished dealio?
Nope.
All right.
I'd be surprised. We've already got one set of responses here
Okay.
on who they think is going to advance.
Okay.
Wow. How about that?
What?
Those are their
This is only one person?
yeah, I don't know if I should spill the beans already on who they're voting for.
No, don't.
Okay.
Who is it?
I don't know if there's a way to know.
Okay.
I think because I didn't want to limit people's ability
Mm-hmm.
and make it hard for them to place their votes. So I did it to where they don't have to like sign in and do
I
all
gotcha.
that stuff.
Okay.
I wanted to remove barriers, you know. So yeah.
Can I
that's-
see who they predicted? I missed it.
Oh
sorry.
yeah.
I'm so sorry.
You don't want me to say it out loud.
Don't say it out loud.
So that color is who they picked.
For the ultimate winner.
No.
No, oh,
the
just in
play-in
that.
round.
play-in
I've
round.
only
I'm so sorry.
released the play-in
I'm sorry.
round.
That's right. You said that. My apologies. Wow.
How about
So
that?
green is the winner.
What? Green? That's blue.
Next to number 16.
What?
Oh, I thought you were trying to.
You see the color that this is?
Yeah, that's the same color.
That's blue and
Oh,
that's
that looks so
blue.
green to me. So sorry.
I don't know.
All right.
That's blue.
I'm
to
concerned
me.
about my
Okay.
father.
Yeah.
What I
So
thought he was
that's
trying to
who
do.
they picked.
Gotcha.
What I thought he was trying to do was like
That's who they picked.
be inconspicuous, or
Yeah, I don't really care what they say. I don't know what to do about it.
What's that?
I don't know what to do about it. I don't know how to turn myself any louder.
Who's saying that?
Texas Cum and Texas Joe.
What are they saying?
That I'm quiet.
Oh.
there's something called a volume for you guys.
All right, I turned it up. Now I'm louder.
No, I'm talking about for them.
Oh, true.
Yeah, there's something called.
So that's who they
raising your
picked for that
volume.
one.
Got you.
That's who they picked for that one.
Oh.
And that's who they picked for that one. He scoffed at your picks, whoever's out there picking.
Well, the yeah. I don't want to do one.
Nice save.
So anyways, make sure you retweet that, send it out to your buddies, have them place their votes.
This should dominate the NCAA bracket.
in terms of participation.
Well, just this should take the world by storm.
I don't know
Texas
if
Joe
that's
said, I
possible,
didn't
Tom.
say it. I just correct Texas Cum. So yeah, there's a lot of participation needed between the sleeper pool, which I will also put out on our Twitter. That's
Mhm.
for the real March Madness.
I don't like the way you said that, but go ahead.
And yeah, the winner of that gets a T-shirt. You can ask Texas Cum. He's got a whole closet full of them. And yeah,
He loves them too.
I'm sure it'll be someone who knows nothing about college basketball who ends up winning, because that's how it usually goes.
Didn't my daughter-in-law win it one year?
Yes.
Yeah. Not that she
won it
doesn't know.
twice.
Twice?
Wasn't it? Didn't you say you were upset that she beat you twice?
No, she won it 2 years ago and picked UConn,
Yeah.
and then just had
Or
a
maybe
better
it was,
pick than
Right.
somebody
Yeah,
else
yeah.
on the other
Maybe
side.
it was you were
Because
just.
I came in second
I
to
think
her.
so.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say maybe it was just you were upset that she would always get ahead of you. I think that was it. Like she would overtake.
Yeah,
you.
there was
I think
there
that's
was
what it
something
was.
that
Maybe
she
that's what it
took
was,
that
yeah.
In the earlier rounds.
yeah, that I couldn't overcome.
Yeah.
Texas come.
Okay.
Overcome.
Yeah.
Right.
The only other headline for college basketball: Cooper Flag dead.
He is dead.
Yeah. It's gonna hurt Duke's chances.
All right. Rest in peace there. I feel bad.
I heard he's gonna be able to play.
Yeah, in the NCAA
Yeah.
tournament. Yeah. Didn't play in the ACC.
They still won?
I think
they?
so.
I forgot.
I think
I don't remember who
so.
they played in the championship.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I hate Duke.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
And I've got nothing else to say about that. Were they on there?
Not Duke,
Okay.
but Leitner
Christian
and
Leitner,
Coach K
okay,
were
okay.
both on there.
It would have been great if Duke was on there.
And wasn't Jalen Rose Duke?
No, he was Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan.
How do you say that? You're a Michigan guy.
Juwan Howard, too.
Yes.
Fab Five. No Chris Webber for you?
No.
I never
No.
liked him as an announcer. Chris
No,
Webber.
I don't. No, I don't like
Wasn't
him as an
very
announcer.
good.
No. No, he didn't bug me. Like,
Texas Joe will probably say Chris Webber rules.
yes.
All right, bitch of the week. Youngest, who we got?
I'm gonna be put to sleep by this meal. Oh, today, two people that called out at work and left me by myself till 1 o'clock. Or I mean,
Manager?
I worked. No. Manager was there today. He was bear witness to it all. He could attest to this.
Manager's back?
Oh, he's been back.
That's a month?
Yeah.
It's been a month already that he's been off?
What do you mean? Wait.
Wasn't he taking time off
Yeah.
because of the
He
baby?
took a bit, yeah, and then now he's back.
But that
My
ended
flu,
quickly. Damn.
But
Welcome back.
one person who we weren't shocked didn't show up, but then someone was supposed to close.
What does that mean?
Well, this usual person has had a track record of they're not
slob.
showing
How
up.
are they still there? I don't ever understand.
I don't know
that.
either.
You know what?
Trust me, manager and I have talked about it many times. We're like,
Normally, I would understand someone like that, but it wasn't raining today.
apparently they got COVID. That so.
Oh,
But,
that fake
I
thing.
worked-
That's
I worked
not even a thing.
It's not.
I worked 11 to 4, and from 1 o'clock till my ending shift, I was till 3:30. I was by myself, and it's not necessarily that. It's just the one time that it had to be so busy on a Sunday when it's so slow.
Yeah.
So,
That's how it always works out.
Yeah, it'll be those two that.
But the
called out.
beauty about
You don't
it,
want to name
and
them?
the beauty
No,
about
I
that
can't
is
do that.
the day goes a little bit.
It does,
faster,
and
though.
that's the thing. And I had the guy who wants to get a ponytail. I'm gonna call him for just
The
time
guy who
being.
wants to get a
No,
ponytail?
no,
or
the guy who
has
wants.
one?
The guy who wants to get onto the show.
Yeah, Pony.
Pony.
His name's Pony.
We'll say Pony.
His or her name is
helped.
Pony.
He helped out today. Disappointed he couldn't be on the show tonight. He's closing.
Yeah.
So.
Closing
We'll have to get him next time,
time.
but he's very adamant and excited about getting on. But he helped
Okay.
out, so that was nice of him.
Good
today.
for him.
He likes me a lot.
He knows to bring food, unlike the manager.
If he's
Right.
listening right now,
Wow.
he'll know. Ooh, yeah. If he brings food, that's gonna put him above the manager.
That
Ooh.
right there is a game changer.
how you
Because I've only
how
heard
you
from the
cement your
manager
place.
3 times that he's
Yeah.
bringing food and
That's-
still hasn't happened.
He brings food,
Yeah.
it's gonna put him above. If he brings
Yeah.
Taco Bell, it's gonna put him above.
So
manager.
speaking of food, I sent the boy out yesterday
Poo-poo caca.
to go get me a sandwich from over there.
From where? Oh,
my,
from
my,
the spot?
my place of
So
establishment.
like there's this whole thing of
Did you have the lady hook it up for you again?
dude,
It's
you
all,
couldn't
it's all about who you know,
you
folks.
couldn't. I had to go like. Do you understand?
He
what I'm
looked
saying?
at he looked at me while he was on the phone with somebody and just looked at me. He was like,
It was crazy,
Yeah.
the amount that was in there. So I said, "You tell her I love her."
I did. I
Name,
told her
name
today.
your
She
sex
says-
tape. A lot of meat.
And she said anytime, and she's like, I'd only hook it up for your dad. And I was
Yeah.
like,
And
So-
it was.
and then
good.
and then almost said, but the our other friend who you guys
Hates me now.
said you ran his name through the dirt. I said, and he also said he loves him and Poochie, even though they
I ran his name through the dirt.
because he didn't make the sandwich thick enough.
Who's Poochie?
His last name's Rapucci. I just shortened it.
okay.
I said my dad still loves him and Rapucci though, as much as they may hate him. And then
Yeah.
he found that funny. Got a
Yeah.
smile at him, but
That's all
he'll
That's
deny
all that
it.
matters.
He'll
That's
deny
all.
it. He'll be like,
Yeah.
"Nah, I didn't smile."
Yeah.
He's like, "Tell your dad he doesn't get anything from me anymore," and this and that.
Well, if it's gonna be like that, I don't want it.
Rapucci was upset. Nor she had a
She
gal.
was trolling him. while she was making it,
Yeah.
the sandwich? Seriously.
The
that's
whole
what I
time.
heard.
The whole time, as soon as I said my father would like a
This is
sandwich,
how you make it for a man.
my father would like a sandwich, she instantly
And
stopped.
he's naked.
She
What?
instantly stopped what she was doing when I came over there and just turned around. Then looked at my buddy Rapucci and just was like, he wants this, right? Just started going at it, and I just started cracking up. And he's looking at me like this. He's like, man, tell your dad that he doesn't get anything.
But understand, the way she made that sandwich in the East Coast,
I got jealous.
you don't have to tell them to make it like that. It just made like that. They're just over here
It's
sawing
the
it.
standard.
Just going like this. Just taking it and just slapping it on
The
there.
standard is the
Yep.
standard.
And then I'm getting punished because he says, you're not getting a sandwich from me anymore. I said, I didn't
Yeah,
say
you
I
didn't
hate
do
your
anything.
sandwich.
That's right. That's right.
So,
That's
yeah.
right.
All right. You're
Bitch. the week.
My bitch of the week is going to be the umpire from our game yesterday. He had what we would call little man syndrome.
a
Um,
lot like Coach.
the funny thing is, he had a little bit of a run-in with Coach.
Oh, no kidding.
He, I don't know. We can only see from our dugout, but there's a lot of calls that look like they're getting them and we're not, you know.
Do you ask your umpire? I mean, your catcher?
Oh yeah, we got the pitch comm now, and
Yeah.
and we have a sign that he gives us if he thinks it's a strike or not.
Yeah.
And he gave it to us a couple times that he thought it was a strike on
Is
pitches.
he reliable?
I think so.
Okay.
He's our smartest baseball IQ kid on the team, so
Okay.
he understands the game,
Yeah, yeah.
and I think he understands the zone really well. So, he gave us a couple, and head coach is always chirping. Always.
Yeah.
That's just how he interacts, and you
Yeah.
know, he'll go and talk to him, and you know, be cordial like between innings and stuff. But during the inning, it's a constant like, hey, we hit that spot last inning, that a boy, like way to paint it. We got that one last inning, yada yada.
Right.
And so, yeah, I'm not surprised.
Oh, okay.
We'll add it to NFL.
Okay.
But so there was I forget. Oh, due to the conditions of the field, I guess because it had been raining earlier in the week, the warning track that goes all the way around the field, that kind of dirt between the fence and the
Mhm.
grass.
Warning track.
Is that what you call it, behind home plate too? Still, it's not.
I didn't. Oh, okay. I didn't. I
Anyway,
thought you were talking about.
I
that.
don't know,
Okay.
just the dirt that goes all
Yeah.
the way around. Behind home plate, he said before the game, if there's any balls that go to that, we're just going to call it dead because I don't want the catchers to run back there, slip,
Yep.
get hurt.
Okay.
So I get that. Well, there was a play where I think it was runners on first and third. We did a delay steal. So guy on first leaves late and then kind of gets into a rundown to let our
On
guy from
purpose,
third
yeah.
score.
Little League play.
Kinda.
Love it. Yeah.
But we're struggling.
This
to,
must-
we're
this must
struggling
have
to
been-
manufacture runs.
This must have been Coach's idea.
This is
Go
head,
ahead.
this is head coach's play, 100%. So he gets into kind of rundown. They throw down, and then our guy from third breaks. Well, they go to make the throw home, overthrows the catcher. They had said anytime it goes back there, it's a base, and so guy that was going to second should go to third, right?
That's right.
Because it's a pass ball and he would have advanced. They say no, he wasn't at second yet. He hadn't touched second yet. He was like one step away from it. And it's like, dude, the ball got all the way to the back. He could have walked there.
Yeah.
And so coach in the third base box was about halfway down the line out of his box and like right on the edge of the dirt kind of. And I don't know what he said because I couldn't hear him from where he was, but the umpire said, he points at head coach and says, both of you guys, zip it. And then he goes at coach and says, especially you, get back in the box.
Did he walk up to him?
Oh, yeah, he was heading towards him
Okay.
because he was going to go talk to the other umpire. He says, get back in the coach's box. Coach just kind of stood there, stared at him for a second, and then kind of like slowly was starting to turn, and the guy goes, now. And coach just like kind of turned around and walked back. But he told head coach between innings, he says, you can't schedule this game before league because he's like, because I envision myself beating the shit out of that guy right there.
Wow.
But he didn't want to get tossed for the next game, which
Right,
would have
right,
been a
right.
league game.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Anybody say, "Hey, calm down, shorty"? Anything like that?
I was just like, it was one of those like, umpire, why are you inserting yourself into this and making
Yeah.
it a bigger deal? But yeah.
Can somebody burp that guy right there?
Coach is claiming it's because he's Mexican.
That umpire was Mexican? I mean,
no, coach is.
Oh, yes.
We played mariachi music for his intro.
Did we?
I think people
Okay.
have.
Do you still have it?
No, I don't know.
Damn it.
I'd have to delete something. I could work on it while you give your bitch of the week.
My bitch of the week is going to be me on my putting on 12.
48 putt?
45
Oh,
putts.
45 putt.
Yeah. How are you on in 2 and end up with a double bogey?
Do you want me to tell you? I do it all the time.
I couldn't believe it. It was so disappointing. And it was so disappointing, it really stayed with me for about 3 holes. Even though I
can't let it
parred.
affect you.
I know, but I was just so frustrated. You know what Scratch said to me? He said, "You kind of quit on that." And you know what I said to him? I said, "Yeah, I know. I'm talking," because I thought he was talking about that first putt. You know, I said, "Yeah," and he goes, "No. Like after that, you just kind of quit on the hole." I said, "Scratch, I was so angry with myself on that poor putt attempt.
Yeah.
Like it almost was shocking. Like I actually was out of body experience looking at myself and mocking me. You know what I mean?
You wuss.
Yes. Just I couldn't even
Call
believe
that a
it.
putt?
I couldn't even believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so me.
There's coach's intro.
What was it about not being a racist podcast?
I was talking about
Now, why is that his intro?
his favorite song.
Oh,
Oh, never mind. That's not racist. Then.
That was his walk-up song when he played.
gotcha. I'm so glad I'm not the one that said that.
It's
That was fun.
all good, clean family fun.
Oh
Cotton.
yeah, that's some good clean. Is that the part where
That's
it's
where
just,
they're
it's
the
just
dancers
the
with
dancer.
their titties out dancing, and the dad in the stands is
God,
going like
that's
this.
funny. It's when he goes like
But
this.
his face is like that.
The like rat face. Like,
Uh,
that's some good clean family fun there, Cotton.
good stuff.
What would be really exciting to know between those two was all ad-libbed. If somebody
Yeah.
told, that would be so fantastic.
I think Jason for sure.
I'll say I gotta think he had some
Yeah,
input
Bateman
to his
had to
lines
have
there.
had something.
Yeah.
There's no way. It felt like the most Bateman stuff ever.
his facial expressions, without saying a word, are historically great.
Like got arrested where he would just be like, okay, yeah. Like he just has to say that and you understand.
Like what?
Where he's like
Oh,
Arrested
and he goes,
Arrested
He's like,
Development. It was when he was dealing with his
Yeah,
family.
okay,
Just God.
This is the way or even on Ozark. I know Legend didn't watch Ozark, but same thing on Ozark. He would have that. Did you watch that?
No.
Way to nod and just agree with me.
I wasn't nodding. I was
Yes, you were.
shaking my head.
All right. What do we? You know what? Can I change my bench of the week?
NFL.
Nice.
Some breaking news that Legend just showed me, which I had heard they were working on that. That's why I wasn't too surprised. But I am a little surprised about how the money's going to work out. But maybe with the,
I don't have
the
the
new
number.
cap or whatever. But well, the talk was always they'd have to sacrifice one or the other, and it wasn't going to be T. Higgins. But Higgins and Jamar Chase both signed extensions.
Can
with
I
the
ask you a
Bengals.
question?
Go for it.
Do you think Joey B loves both of them?
Yes.
If you do, and you just signed that massive contract, don't you just say X amount? Just give it. Can it work like that? I don't know if the contract could work like that.
But I have no
Just
idea.
say renegotiate my contract right now.
Yeah.
I need both of those guys.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, you got plenty of money.
Yeah.
That contract is enormous. You're not going to be the highest paid player like you were for 4 seconds. So just go ahead and just give up a little. I always think that, like, man, you're the quarterback. You keep making so much money. These guys are very pivotal in your success. Well, give a little back, and then guess what? They'll work even harder for you
Yeah.
that you did that for them.
I just always wonder if it should be focused more on the O-line, though. 'Cause
Oh, for them it does.
Yeah.
Oh, for them, absolutely.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna get killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at least he's got 2 good wide receivers
Right.
at the backup can throw to.
Did you see those 2 guys run downfield? Unbelievable route runs. I mean, he's dead.
Yeah. He was hit 1 second after
That's
the snap. But
That's right. He's dead back there.
TJ Watt killed him. Manager said the Brady formula. Yeah, that's exactly right. Brady took whoever was around him.
What do you mean?
Brady took less money, and
Okay,
then
all right,
they
but-
also
okay,
didn't really bring
Okay,
in
I
other
always
people.
say that's the Michael Jordan rule there.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Sure.
Okay, so I will explain this. So Brady can take a lot less. Why?
I don't know why.
He has Giselle at the time, right?
Oh, okay.
The amount of money she was making more money than he was. So the money wasn't the point. Jordan had a wife also called Nike.
Oh.
So no matter what he was being paid, it didn't matter. He was the 4th highest paid player on the Bulls during their championship runs until the last year, and he wanted to get paid,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because he wanted to shove it to the owner and general manager.
Yeah.
But when you have that kind of luxury of that
Yeah.
mistress, if you will, with the amount of money, then you can do that. I'm not denigrating Brady or Jordan, but you have that luxury of saying it's okay, pay these guys. I want to win a championship because you got all that other money coming.
Yeah. True.
That's all I'm saying. So Joey B does not have that.
You don't think he's got sponsorships?
Doesn't have the Giselle or Nike money.
He's a single guy.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Yeah.
Doesn't have that money.
He lives at home.
So do I.
Some of the other NFL, bunch of free agency stuff, really. Some big names here, though.
Yes.
So I think bigger than normal, at least, with some of the moving pieces. But a couple of the extensions, people re-signing, staying where they're at. The big one, I guess the big one money-wise, Josh Allen, 6 years, $330 million with $250 guaranteed.
Is unfreaking believable.
I
And
thought that was like the entire salary cap.
No,
right
no.
there.
so. We were saying before the show started, we're looking at that and we're just like, our jaws are dropping, right? But I also added, he hasn't won anything.
Yeah.
And you're paying this guy all that money that always slips on a banana peel
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
as a team.
As a team.
As a team.
Yeah, it's like
He used to slip by himself
He did.
before. He's gotten a lot better, but as a team, they just keep slipping on that banana peel.
yeah, can't get past the Chiefs.
Who can? The Eagles.
The Eagles. Yeah, they're pretty good.
That's right there. Completely dominated them.
Miles Garrett. This one for me, we looked
were-
at each
we're talking
other.
about-
So he re-signs like $123 million guaranteed. I don't remember the total. It was like
A lot.
200 something.
Yeah, it was-
30, I don't know.
No,
But-
330. No. I'm sorry. That was Allen. I can't remember.
It
the
was like
number.
140 or something.
I can't.
I think
doesn't
it was
matter.
over like 3 years. But
Yeah, it
anyways,
doesn't matter.
re-signs with the Browns. And this was the guy that for the last couple weeks of the regular season, the entire offseason, said, I want to go to a winner.
I want to be out of
I
here.
wanna
I
win.
want to go to a winner.
And then you just
You dangle this, the green stuff in front of him,
Yeah.
and he goes, "Oh, I'll take that."
like,
So you're not serious about
no,
being a winner.
no.
You want the money.
Because
If he's-
when you're in the exact same spot next year with your team
You cannot
being
complain.
crappy
You
and
can't
you're
complain.
not in the playoffs,
Right.
yeah, you can't.
No. So you're not serious about winning. You'll never be serious about winning. You're just looking for the money. I'd have a hell of a lot more respect for you if you just said, "I'm in it for the straight cash, homie.
Yeah.
Dollar bills, you all."
Yeah.
And I'd go, "You know what? I'm not gonna argue him. The reason why his career could end on the first play,
Yeah.
first snap in the first game next year, right? And that's it.
He's
So-
taken care of.
Yeah, and I you know what I'd say? In this sport, completely understand it. if you told me you were in it for the money. But if you're going to complain that they're not a winning organization, they're not taking this seriously, I want to go somewhere I could win, and then you do this, dude, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm done. Don't ever say another word.
Yeah.
Just keep your mouth shut and get your 9.5 sacks and then just move on.
Closer to 20, but yeah.
No, next year will be 9.5.
Oh, okay.
He's
All
got
right.
his money.
No, all right. Sit out half the year.
Probably.
Yeah, that one to me was a head scratcher.
Yeah,
I thought all the noise around him going to like the Commanders, I was like, that'd be
unbelievable.
be a good fit. Yeah, like you want to go to a rising team and help them out.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Can you imagine the extra wins possibly because of that guy? You have to game plan for him, and you're leaving other guys open to crush people.
Yeah.
I mean, that would have been amazing, especially the way that team, they're getting guys, and it looks like legitimately going to be. And we love that quarterback.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. So you're not serious. You're the Cowboys. You're just the Cowboys.
We'll get to that.
Yes.
Now some of the I guess the other re-signing, which was the weird story, Kyle Juszczyk with the Niners.
Yeah, they released them.
Got released, and then I didn't
2
know.
days later.
I didn't know he even re-signed. You told me that.
2 days later.
He re-signed
2
back
years,
with them.
$8 million. So
We
I
were
brought
trying
this
to
up.
figure out. Yeah, because in my head it didn't make sense. Like if it was a money thing, you can restructure it. Whether he needed more money, you give him an extension, or if maybe he was going to take less money to. I mean, he was not making that much. Yeah.
So
make an impact,
I brought this up. Doesn't mean I'm right, but this is the way I saw it. They just absolutely love him. I'm talking about the teammates love him. The fan base
fans,
loves
yeah.
absolutely, and they got so much heat
Yeah.
in Frisco that they released this guy. And I made you laugh earlier when I said the wives.
She
of
makes
the
jackets.
teammates.
She makes custom jackets.
They all love this guy.
Yeah.
They love the family, whatever. And maybe that was the reason why. I don't.
Maybe.
I mean, it doesn't make sense. Why do you do that and then that?
Like it wouldn't make sense to me that the GM would release him in the first place without running that by like Shanahan first, and so you would think that everyone kind of signed off.
I think all that has to go through Shanahan.
Yeah.
Don't you think he has enough clout?
That's what I think.
Yeah, I know Lynch is the GM, but
yeah.
don't you think Shanahan has?
Yeah.
Okay.
Same with like getting rid of Debo. Like I don't think they would trade Debo.
And go, hey, Mike. By the way, we.
Yeah.
Or what's his first name? Shanahan's first name?
I think it's Mike.
Was that his dad's name?
Kyle.
This one's Kyle.
This
Yeah.
one's Kyle,
Yeah. So hey, Kyle. By the way, 2 days ago we let Debo go.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I just think it's that guy is so loved and revered, and I think that had something to do with it.
Yeah.
I didn't realize he was that old. Did you? 32,
Juszczyk?
33 years old.
I'm not surprised.
9-time Pro Bowler.
Yeah, he's been around. The Jets just
But he was
wanted
all
to know, too.
pro 2 years ago.
Yeah, he's
No,
still.
he was Pro Bowler, but I'm saying he was all pro 2 years ago, which is, that's the
the
pinnacle.
best at your position. Yeah.
So,
I think he's still.
yeah, I
darn
know,
good.
but I understand. I'm not disagreeing with
Yeah.
that. I don't. I think it was a smart move bringing him back.
Yeah.
For their organization. That's all. Winner.
Yeah, Jets just want to know too.
It's a shame.
Yeah. So yeah, we mentioned Debo. Debo traded to the Commanders.
Yeah, and you are the one that kept telling me he's not a good route runner.
I guess just.
And I'm not disagreeing. Like
as
the
a-
more and more I
as
look
a
at it.
pure receiver, I never thought he was like. That's how he made his money. He made his money because of his versatility. You could hand it off to him. You had the jet sweeps, all these different ways.
Didn't he
to
return
use
punts
them.
also?
Maybe.
Yeah. So he is very versatile. And
Yeah.
he's also on a suicide mission,
Yeah.
the way he plays.
Yeah.
And you really love that because then it carries over to other guys. Do you know what I mean?
Yes,
Like
but then he also is bound to miss time every year.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, Commanders wanted another receiving option. They have Terry McLaurin. They wanted another guy. that
I think it's a good move.
for them, I think like the amount that their quarterback runs and they can implement Debo into that kind of option type scheme, and I think it could be a good fit.
Yeah.
But
Garrett would have been great.
Garrett would have been nice. Some other receivers. Cooper Kupp to the Seahawks.
They
released him, and he signed with the Seahawks like
the Rams
a day or two
released
later.
him, yes.
Yeah. They also signed Sam Darnold to a 3-year deal.
We thought MVP last year.
Could have been.
Got robbed.
Until the playoffs came
Yes.
around. And then,
They don't give you an MVP for the playoffs.
That's true.
This is regular season.
but yeah, Kupp going in the division. Do you think he kind of had that, like, as far as he wanted to stick it to someone within his division? Do you think it was him looking at it as they don't have really they got rid of two of their guys that had been there forever. DK Metcalf went to the Steelers, and then they released Tyler Lockett. So it was really just Jackson Smith and Jigba there as a wide receiver. So Kupp he could look at it as, that's a empty wide receiver, and I'm going to get a lot of work there. But also it's in the division. It's like I'm going to face the Rams twice a year.
And I'm going to stick it to you.
Yeah.
I didn't think of it that way until you just brought it up. And that's why I was looking up and going, that is a pretty damn good thing, because really you're going to give up on me after all I've done? Yeah, I've been injured maybe the last year and a half, injury prone and what have you. But there was nobody more sure-handed in the league than I was. And this is how you're going to do me? Yeah. So I now that you say that, dude, you're a human being and you get pissed, right? And what do you want to do? You want to stick it, right?
Yeah.
That's what we do as guys, at least, right? And I kind of agree with you now after hearing you say that. Yeah. Now, Darnold going there. Do you know who they're talking about possibly going to Minnesota?
Your guy.
Your guy.
Rodgers?
Yes. And there's a thing now that if he doesn't go to Minnesota, he's not interested in the Giants and the Steelers.
Really?
If he doesn't go to the Vikings, then he may retire.
Oh.
Now, that's just a story.
Yeah.
It's just like Garrett. You can say one thing and then turn around and do completely something different. But is he doing the Brett Favre getting out of the league?
He has to go to the Vikings to complete the cycle.
That's what I'm saying. Is it weird or what?
It is a little weird, but
yeah. But would you like to see him in Minnesota because they have talent?
They do. I don't know.
I'm not saying he's still. No. Hold on. No. I'm not saying he's quality quarterback anymore.
Yeah.
I'm just saying they have a lot of talent. He believes he can still play. I'd like to see how he is going to.
And really good coaching.
Really good coaching. How he's going to muck that up over there because of his personality.
Yeah. When you say they got a lot of talent, like he had a lot of talent in New York.
No offensive line, right?
I guess, but.
And as a quarterback, guess what you need?
You need no line.
You don't need shopping carts up there.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But let's see what's next.
Fulfill the prophecy.
Finish it.
Okay.
Devontae Adams to the Rams. I had said last week that he mentioned he wanted to go West Coast. He's going to go West Coast.
Yeah,
so.
I was worried about some other teams, so I'm glad I went over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chargers?
No.
Frisco. That was the main one.
So, I'm always rooting for him.
Yeah.
I don't. You also okay? Yeah. I'm a fan. I will always be a fan.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to work there.
No, I mean, Cup's gone, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't
we
know.
Always
the reason
talk
why
about
I'm talking about the quarterback being 104 now, it seems.
Yeah.
You look at him, he looks like he's so old. It doesn't mean he is age-wise, right? But it looks like that body's been beat to hell.
Yeah, and it has.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we do talk about, as far as coaches go out there, like, it's McVay, it's Shanahan, it's Andy Reid in terms of, like, the getting their guys open, and I think Adams will he'll thrive.
He'll thrive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good
Yeah.
word. He'll thrive.
Yeah.
I just don't know if the guy throwing it to him still has enough.
Yeah.
And it was weird that he came back.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
he
mean,
wasn't
still had a pretty good
yeah.
year last year.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With all the injuries that they
Yeah.
had and stuff. But couple more signings we had. DeMarcus Lawrence, did we ever figure out who he signed? He's a former Cowboy.
Former
That's
Cowboy.
why
Yeah.
they had it on there.
I'm just curious, where did he go? Seahawks?
That's the name that rings a bell, but I don't know. Yep, Seahawks. Okay.
Seahawks, okay. So he's gone at it with Parsons. And they've been kind of going at it a little bit with each other.
The Cowboys legend implores Micah Parsons to keep social media beef.
So Dallas is my home. Made my home there, Lauren said. My family lives there. I'm forever going to be there. I know for sure I'm not going to win a Super Bowl there. So, yeah.
That's pretty
we
funny.
hear, right? So then Parsons comes back with, we know for certain that former teammate Parsons isn't sitting well with what he had said. And he says, this is what rejection and envy looks like. This is some clown poop.
That's what Parsons said?
Yeah.
Oh, man. But yeah. Lawrence kind of towards the end of his career, I think.
Offsides every single play. Listen.
He knows how to
third-
gain an edge.
Yeah, 3rd and 4, 3rd and 9, whatever, right? And then what's he do? His entire body's over the line. Just over the line.
For that, the Jamar Chase and T. Higgins deals.
Yes.
Jamar 4 years, $161 million. So that's what he was requesting in that $40 million a year range to be probably the highest paid wide receiver, I would think. And then the T. Higgins 4 years, $115 million. So just under 30 mil, which has kind of been the going rate for good wide receivers. So
What are their ages?
oh, they're both like 25, 26. Like, yeah, they're
That 4-year contract is
yeah.
perfect then.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they're in their primes.
So it's a win-win for both sides.
Yeah, I think.
Don't
so.
you think so?
I mean, it's a win-win for Joey B.
But then that's a win for both sides.
Yes.
Yeah. But you still do offensive line.
Yeah. Let's see. Jamar Chase 25, and I'm pretty sure T. Higgins right in there too. So. And if I could have found this quicker, that would
That would have
been
been
nice.
fantastic.
Would have been good. But I can't.
That's all right. Take your time.
Yeah, I'll find it. Don't you worry.
I'm not worried.
You're not?
No.
No, okay.
Need me to filibuster?
Yeah, go for it.
What are we talking about? Is this NFL stuff?
NFL. I can't find it.
You know me.
God, I want to
please
play
tell me
golf
you found it.
tomorrow. But
You
it's
wanna play
raining.
golf? T. Higgins 26. Man, I nailed it. Why'd I even check?
I don't understand.
Just
that.
trust myself.
Looking forward to.
You're playing golf tomorrow?
No, it's
No.
pouring tomorrow.
True.
You're not even going to work tomorrow. It's supposed to rain.
Course will be clear.
I gotta go to school.
The
tomorrow.
Chiefs signed Gardner Minshew to a backup deal. Good for him.
Yeah, I was just surprised that
Go get your
6
ring.
years.
That's how long he's been in the league.
Yeah, I thought for some reason
Feels like longer.
it does.
Probably just because he's bounced around so much.
Yeah, like 4 teams, I think.
Yeah, like Jags,
Yeah.
Colts, Raiders. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you wanted
I like
to,
him.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, yeah.
Minshew mania.
Yeah, of course.
Leaves it all on the field.
Come on.
You wanted to discuss how the Cowboys suck at finances.
Well, it's not as much finances as it is this. I've said to you at least for 3 years, right?
Yeah.
They're not serious.
Yes.
And I've said it just like that. They're
Yeah.
not serious about winning. And this is clearly a why I believe it. So the eldest sent this to me a couple of days ago. The Cowboys have not signed a free agent over $6 million per year in free agency since Greg Hardy in 2015.
Who was accused of domestic violence.
That's right. The salary cap has increased by $135,920,000 since then. $6 million.
And we just talked about the going rate for good players is in the $30 million range.
But I mean, again, if you're a Cowboys fan, right? You look at that and you just say, okay, the legend's right. These guys aren't serious. These guys aren't serious at all. This is absurd. You're telling me you can't make a run at certain guys like other teams are and paying them the 25, 30 to 35 million a year? It's not my money. I understand that, but you can't compete. It tells me this. Jerry Jones understands Forbes has them as the number one franchise.
Yeah. Valuation. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
All sports.
They are number one.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's won 3 rings. He can say all he wants about winning another championship. He's not proving it. The market on that team is unbelievable worldwide, not just this country, worldwide. You don't have to spend any money. And he's not. And that's why I hate him. Should have been on the hate list. Damn it.
Yeah, well.
That's on me.
Big miss there.
That's on me.
Hero of the week. Youngest, who you got?
Mrs. Legend.
Oh, that's such a good call.
For these burgers. The burgers. I had 2. That's why I said burgers. Yeah, that was just perfect way to
End an evening.
end an evening while have it on the podcast. I don't know if you can tell I'm just like a truck.
Food coma.
Hit me.
Mine's going to be myself for driving a van of our players.
Do you get nervous about that?
No.
Just a responsibility?
No.
No. And are they behaved?
Yeah, very good.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
Not a lot of talking, yeah.
Okay.
At least the van that I had, kids were very, chill.
Now, do they yell out, "Hey, coach, what do you think of?" Or it's just you're
Yeah,
just by
communicate at
yourself,
all?
just driving?
I'm driving. We talked about some stuff.
Okay.
Mainly when I would chirp in, they're eating whatever food, and I'll make a comment about it or something.
Okay, but they're not asking in situations like that. I just remember where now it's not a coach and a player anymore. It's more of a different. Am I
Yeah.
wrong? Do you have
no. Yeah, you're more like trying to be a buddy.
They
guess.
kind of treat you that way. It's not
Yeah.
you're just treating them,
Yeah.
but they're treating that way. Where then they
When it's
may,
on the field, a little different.
right
Yeah.
where they open up about stuff they typically wouldn't. Did you experience that or no?
No,
No.
really.
Okay.
Yeah.
They hate you.
No, they all fell asleep on the ride back after
course. Yeah,
they'd
yeah.
gone to the beach or
Yeah.
whatever, and that pissed me off because I was like,
Yeah.
man, I'd like to be asleep. right
Yeah,
now."
that'd be great. Well, you should have fallen asleep.
I heard coach's
Yeah,
van
take the
was
wheel,
a
Jesus.
little more lively, but
Oh, really?
just different group of guys. So,
Or is that just
So you think if you were in that van,
it would have been different.
it would have been? So it's him. He's the
No,
problem.
no.
Coach is the problem.
So it was like he had a bunch of the infielders, I had the outfielders, and then head coach's van had our 3 manager stat girls and then a couple more players. So the infielders are much tighter of a group and like to jab each other, talk shit back and forth,
Yeah.
that type of stuff. Outfielders are much more
Professionals.
professionals,
Yeah.
even though they drop off flies, but
No, they don't.
oh yeah, off the glove.
They're under it, not running to it.
There's a guy that he'll go and he's about to catch it this way, and then he starts to turn his glove, and it's like,
no,
what are
no,
you doing, dude?
no,
You're
no,
already
no.
there here.
Just leave it
Just
there.
be
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
boy, has he been spoken to about that? Who's the outfield coach?
He doesn't do it in practice. That's what I don't get. And it's like game time comes around.
So he kind of squeezes a little bit,
yeah,
a little bit.
Yeah,
The sphincter.
clenches the butt
Yeah.
hole.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, that was my hero.
He's not in prison.
What? Who's your hero?
The hero is going to be me
Oh, okay.
at golf today.
Yeah.
Um,
Heck of a round.
yeah.
And you beat your son.
No, see, I even said that. I said, and I want to really make you understand this. I played really, really good.
Yeah.
Okay. Really well. He played. So let me give you an example. Hole number 2 at Riverside.
Okay.
I have 153 in.
Well, it's a par 3, so you
Right.
should
I have
about the same.
153.
Oh, because you played different tees. Okay.
He has 200 in. Right. And you know that green.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's not fair. Even though he's almost using the same club I am.
Yeah.
Which is astonishing.
200, what do you go, an 8?
For him?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, he calls that out. I'm going, what are we talking about, right?
You like second guess yourself. You look at your club, you're like,
I did hit it 8. I did. Because there was 153, there was some wind, and I said, what I don't want to be is short, because it's not short where it's level when you're short.
Yep.
It's
So
down,
need
right?
to
So
chip
you
up.
have to do the chip, which, by the way, the aprons around all these greens, pristine.
Wow.
It's unbelievable.
Because you pay your dues.
That's right. It is immaculate.
Yeah.
The grass is absolutely perfect. I wish the rest of the course was like that, but like things like that are not fair. So I played lights out, missed putts here and there, obviously, but he played honestly as bad as I've ever seen him play, and he was only 3 strokes off of me.
Still beat him.
Playing a different game than I was.
Yeah.
So imagine this. I absolutely, what I think, I crush my drive, right? On this particular, like sometimes we would go first off the tee, and then sometimes they would, being back, right? I kill it in my head. I kill it, right? And I know I did. I hit it really well, right?
Yeah.
He's how far back there? Behind me, right? He gets up to hit, and I'm thinking, okay, I mean, he can't outdrive me, because that's almost 50 yards, 40-yard difference between where I was and where he is, right? In the air. It's just waving at my ball. It's just like making fun of it as it's going by. It's a different game he's playing.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
That's it.
Good player.
I'm the hero.
MLB, a couple things to get to.
Coach should be
Texas
waking up.
Joe's the baseball guy.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Who's his team? I've never heard who
The
it roots
Snakes,
for. Okay.
also known as the D-backs. Going to be a good team this year. They got a good roster.
Yeah.
Good rotation.
Rotation
Good
is really good,
rotation,
Yeah, they'll lose in the first round.
Corbin Burns.
Yeah.
Big game pitcher.
There was a hell of an article on what's his face. Was it Trevor Bauer that got blackballed?
Yeah.
Is that a phenomenal article? What's going on?
The coach said Giants are hot. They beat the A's today in spring training. I don't know if you
Wow.
heard. Yeah.
So it was a really good article where he's getting blackballed. And some believe, which he's one of the some, that he was really outspoken about his political views, being on the correct side. Sorry, Coach. On the correct side. And because of that, they've done everything to keep him out. Like, with Kurt Schilling
Yeah.
out of the Hall of Fame.
Coach said the Giants are 15-5. Told you it's going to be a good spring.
Yeah. Weren't the Dolphins 3-0 and they went 0-16? Yeah.
I think that's right.
Yeah.
So some of the headlines. Garrett Cole's dead. That's the first one. We were speculating last week. He felt something in his elbow. He got the MRI. And he gone.
Now, we talked about this 2 years ago, though, right? That he is a toothbrush away from brushing his teeth away from Tommy John.
Yeah.
Because you remember they thought he was going to get Tommy John. He got a second opinion. He said no, and he worked through it, and I
Took
said, well,
a few months off.
yeah.
and-
So at any moment,
yeah,
it's Tommy John. Well, there you go.
he gone.
He go. He dead. Him and Cooper Flag dead.
Tough loss. Sorry, very loss. Rob Manfred is mulling a decision to remove Pete Rose from the ban list only because his family members complained.
So it's not complained. They've asked him to
made a request.
request, to possibly, because they do a lot of this when after the person does pass away. Some people do get a little bit softer on the thing, and I truly believe as a player, 100%, the guy's a Hall of Famer.
No
It's
doubt.
not even a, like, you know how we do it and you pull
Yeah.
up and we go, yeah, no, okay, you hear the name
Yeah.
and it is synonymous with one of the great players in the history of baseball.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not even that. So you can move that aside. It's this thing about gambling. I get that. I understand that. Now, do I know he didn't gamble when he played? I don't. A gambler's a gambler. That you don't just all of a sudden pick it up,
Yeah.
right? This is what he did, especially with the free time these guys do have, right? So he's done it. Now, if you can prove that he did something to affect the game as a player, because as a manager, we know you have every option of doing that, right?
Yeah.
Pull a guy out early, leave a guy in late.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Change your lineup a little bit. But as a player, the guy nobody played harder.
Yeah.
So I put up under the plaque, just put known gambler. You know what I mean? That's it.
In the parentheses for his nickname,
Yeah, known gambler.
Pete Known Gambler Rose.
That's right.
Yeah.
Do you disagree?
Well, I guess my train of thought went to, is that going to happen with the steroid guys when they pass away? Or is that one that'll never be
Okay,
looked at different?
okay, but what you're doing there is you're padding your numbers
Yeah.
with something. Barry Bonds. I mean, the guy shouldn't be the home run king,
Yeah, but he was
I mean,
also
he-
a very good player before the steroids, too.
but not a home run hitter.
no,
guy-
but I'm saying,
No.
could he have
But
had
hold
a
on.
Hall of Fame
hold
career?
No, I'm not talking about the
without
Hall of
the
Fame
home
part.
run?
I'm just talking about the home run.
All right.
Because I'm just talking about home run. Before he got juiced, he was a 5-tool player.
Yeah.
With that, he could have and should have gone into the Hall of Fame if he kept going on
Yeah.
that road, right? There's no argument. I'm not arguing that. I'm saying you went from 25 home runs,
70.
okay, and you became huge. So I'm just saying, if it doesn't help you, then why are you taking it?
Yeah.
It's the simplest argument, right? So, no, I'm sorry, it's not the same. It's not apples and apples to apples, apples and oranges. Totally a different story, because you are inflating. What's his name? Anderson for the Orioles. The guy hit 51 home runs. The year before, I think he had 14. The year after everybody, Brady Anderson, everybody knew he was doing it. He hit like 12. You know, I don't know exactly
Got
those
hot.
numbers,
Got out
but
the right time.
yeah, right. So
Seeing it big.
You're doing something that is actually enhancing your performance.
Yeah. All right. That was just where my mind went.
But I mean, are you disagreeing with me?
No, I agree.
Okay.
I was just thought, like, those are the guys that
I
I
think
think
it's
of,
not-
like,
it's
in my generation.
Right.
Those are the guys that are like they're banned from.
Now, in 50
Big air.
years, in 20 years, in 30 years, there may be a whole set of new writers, or whatever. And I don't know. Does it go to the former baseball players, and then they get to vote on it or something after they fall off? Maybe they go, oh, the hell with it. Just put them in. They were great, And I don't know. I'm just saying, for me, no.
Faja said he got big, the plate got small for Bonds.
Hell yeah, it got small.
Which had a great eye,
Yeah.
seeing it big.
Baja knows.
The Rays, Tampa Bay Rays owner facing pressure to sell the team.
So it's about the stadium deal, and I'm going to tie this into the A's, and I'm going to ask you as an A's fan if you agree with what I'm saying. So it's supposed to, he agreed to build this new stadium. Well, then there was delays that I think Major League Baseball had something to do with. So then all of a sudden the cost went even more, and he said, I'm not the one that delayed this. You people delayed it. You paid the extra money. So now Major League Baseball is trying to get him to sell the team and stop him from getting the revenue sharing, which is like $60 million per year. So the reason why I'm kind of tying it into your A's is, why aren't they trying to get that owner to sell? The A's owner. Why aren't they trying to get him out of Dodge and hand it over to somebody else that's worth a poop? I don't understand how you can. Obviously, this dude hates somebody, and the A's owner doesn't have a problem with anybody in Major League Baseball because this guy is a disaster on what he's done to the A's.
Yes.
To their fan base, to the game itself. You can't keep drafting these great guys, great players, and see them in different uniforms being all-stars year after year.
Yeah.
And I don't know. They did it with Marge Schott. It's a detriment to the league, and they should do it with this guy. I just don't understand why it's the Rays guy.
The thing for me and the Rays is like, not that the stadium beforehand was in fantastic shape or was a spectacle by any means, but like that was a natural disaster that caused that put him in this position. So it's like, I get why it's a little bit tougher for him to have to front the whole thing when it's like, just because my stadium was in the middle of a hurricane,
right?
I gotta.
Doesn't that in itself tell you there's something with Major League Baseball and this guy, the people in the front office?
Yeah.
Something, they've got an axe to grind with this guy?
That's how I would look at it.
Yeah.
Because
it doesn't make sense if you look at what's going on with the A's.
Yeah, the A's guy is like a completely different situation. Like the Rays, if anything, have been able to produce with a smaller payroll because they've been so good at the player development side of things.
And they don't just get rid of them.
And they don't just ship their guys off as soon as they become an all-star. But yeah, that seems like a
axe to grind.
Yeah. Doesn't make sense to me.
No, it doesn't. And I was just wondering,
just because a mid-market, not a huge payroll team guy is saying like, hey, just need some more help to get this thing done. Like,
he goes, I'm not going to let this fall on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
the guy's a businessman.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, a businessman doesn't want to get taken, and it sounds like he's trying to avoid being taken on this.
Yeah. I wonder, how does that work with like the insurance? This whole stadium got wrecked by a hurricane. It's just like, all right, sorry.
I don't know. I have no idea.
You'd think MLB would help out with that in that situation.
But
I get why they're not helping like the A's. That's a choice that he's making to pull them out.
But again,
and move them.
There's an axe to grind. We don't know what the story is. They hate this guy.
Maybe.
Yeah. I own that statement. Write it down.
All right. The last thing, which was kind of
Love this story.
A funky headline to see, but Joey Gallo, outfielder, DH. He played a little first and third, I think, too. But
he can hit the ball as far as anybody in the world and strike out 95 times in a row.
And yet he walks a lot too,
which is
such a weird combo.
Crazy. It's nuts.
But he's possibly trying to transition to be a pitcher.
Yes.
And he's always had a cannon of an arm.
He has. There's no doubt about it. But does that mean control with it, right?
Exactly. And
so if I was
being able to throw different pitches effectively.
So if I was to ask you your top 5 guys,
that what?
All time for you, since you're starting to watch the game, that you looked at and go, man, that dude's got a cannon. Imagine him on the mound. So off the top of my head for you is Didi Gregorio. Is that
Gregorius?
Is that it? Gregorius. Yeah. So he was a Philly Yankee for a while.
He had a cannon?
Uh-oh. I watched that guy at shortstop make plays and then literally teased the runner, right?
Yeah.
The base, the batter. I go, you're almost there?
Yeah.
and just throw a, and the ball is just on top of the first baseman, right? And if I'm the first baseman, I'm going, dude, how about we go from 97 just to about 88 and throw it earlier, please? Because this dude could hum. But I always said, in a game where it's getting out of hand one way or the other, I always wanted to see that guy pitch.
Yeah. Ichiro for me always had a cannon from the outfield.
Yes.
I thought. I was thinking more outfielders.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just asking your opinion, like who you.
Probably some catchers too. They got some good arms. Yeah, I don't know. I have a hard time.
Like, I'm just
counting
off
the
the top of
names
your
out
head,
there. Yeah.
Like Bo Jackson, you saw that play at home plate.
Yeah.
I think it was Harold
Reynolds.
Reynolds, yeah.
From like the warning track.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. You know, it's just like you think a guy's just like, it just comes to me like, man, can you imagine if they can work with this guy? Now, just because you have a cannon, you got to also be able to throw a secondary and a third and possibly a fourth pitch, right?
Yeah.
Where that 99, 102, you got to be able to throw something that's around 89, 91,
Yeah,
you know?
just a little change up grip.
Yeah. But that's my point, though.
Yeah.
Are you good with the four seam, but you don't have the ability to do something else?
Yeah.
And that's
Never know.
the whole dealio.
Youngest, how you doing over there, Bo?
He's waiting for movie time.
What's happening?
I don't know if he's gonna make it.
I feel like Elvis.
He ate a lot.
Yeah, I feel like Elvis right
Some
now.
golf news. Tiger,
Tiger died.
R.I.P.
Yeah. Did you hear?
Not gonna play the Masters.
Did you hear the surgery?
A lot of people
Achilles?
dying.
Is that what it was?
What's going
I think
on?
it was the Achilles. So he's having surgery, and somebody asked me the other day, and I forget who it was, that if he has a chance, yeah, he ruptured his Achilles and underwent surgery this past Tuesday. If he has a chance, who the hell asked me, of ever being in contention again? I said, you know, like for a day, right? Like the opening round, you know, he may shoot a 66,
Yeah.
you know, be a stroke or two off the lead and what have you. But you're talking he's got to do that 3 more days. And he just doesn't have the body for it. And what I mean is he's broken. A lot like me. Do you know how many days in a row I've played golf?
How many?
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Can we guess?
Yeah.
Go
6.
bench.
What was it?
6. That seems high.
So last Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
I can't count that high.
So one of the days, which was Friday, went out there late just to get a couple of holes in and what have you. Got a couple of holes in and then got poured on. And then it said, okay, let's go in. Then all of a sudden it stopped. So went back out again, you know, turned it around, went back out again. As soon as we got to start hitting again, here it comes again. I got soaked.
Yeah.
But that counts. I played.
There you go.
My body hurts.
Yeah.
Scratch, his finger, forget which one, he's hit so many balls lately that the top of the skin, you know how you overlap like this?
Mm-hmm.
So it must be this one right
Oh,
here.
that's the same thing with mine.
Top
I always,
right here?
I always get this.
Yeah, he says, and he
Yeah.
was bleeding at the end, so we couldn't even shake hands.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the one I have to tape every time.
yeah. So the eldest brought him a Band-Aid, but
Nice.
it just wasn't. He didn't play very well either. It was crazy where he was hitting balls.
He's a scrambler.
Hole 2
Yeah.
from the Blues.
Yeah.
Do you know where you tee off on 3?
Yeah.
He put it right next to them.
Nice.
Yes.
It's a tough chip.
So he
Tough
goes over
chip.
there. The chip.
Texas wedge.
Oh my gosh. Well, it's a flyer lie, and he hit it clean
Yeah. Right into the tree.
right into that tree on the other side of the green
Oh,
on
wow.
2.
Got
Yeah.
it over.
Oh, he did. That tree kept it from going into the street.
And Vaha said young and soft. Talking about scratch.
Well, the finger, I guess. Yeah.
The other golf news, our guy Trump won his club
He won his.
championship.
Yeah. Yeah. He's a winner.
He's a winner.
Can everybody do it?
Some say.
There it is.
Some say. I'm trying to think how I can do this. Some say I'm the best at it. At golfing, putting, whatever you say. Quite frankly, I'm not the one to say it, but they are. I'd quite agree with them if I'm being honest. I hit a hole that nobody could ever hit, not like me. Nobody hits holes like I do.
What?
What do you mean?
All right, movie time. Get to it, Yogas.
All right.
He just woke up.
Welcome up for that.
I'm not really that awake. I'm pulverized by those meals.
Dessert?
What would you right now if it was dessert and it was your choice?
Pizookie.
What would it be?
Pizookie
Pizooki's a good choice.
I don't think so. Not after that meal.
from BJ's.
I was almost thinking maybe like not a big slice, just like a decent sized slice of like a cheesecake.
Are you kidding me? Because that's what I said. In my
Oh,
head, I'm
yeah.
like, cheesecake.
That's not bad either.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
That kind of sounds good. I
When
don't
you
know.
say a decent size, you're talking
You're talking
half
the whole
of the
thing,
pie.
right?
You're talking about half the
Yeah.
pie.
Yeah, like a big slice would be
Yes.
the whole thing. Decent, just a half.
Would you just grab it and just have a spoon and just the entire pie just go right through it?
With the
Need
strawberry?
some strawberries. on
No,
there.
But I like the glaze
No,
more than
yeah,
a
the
strawberry.
glaze is great.
Mm,
I do
No, I
kind of
love
agree
the
with
strawberry.
them,
Don't get me
yeah.
wrong, but
But
the
the-
damn
yeah.
glaze.
Vaha said he'd go with the creme brulee.
Oh, that's not bad actually.
That's not terrible because it's
Yeah.
small enough
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
you're not
I miss
gorging
creme
like we
brulees.
are with an entire cheesecake.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I had like some of that, just like like a good like box yellow cake with chocolate frosting type thing.
Yeah,
I had
yeah,
some
yeah.
of that this last week for my
Yeah.
wife's birthday.
Yeah. The batter is the
So
greatest
long
thing in the world.
diet, right
The
there.
batter is the greatest.
Yeah.
Just by itself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had some froyo last week too, and I had the cheesecake flavor with some strawberries on that. It was really good.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of desserts.
Me too.
Yeah. Love me the desserts.
So movie time.
oh yeah. I watched the 3rd episode of Daredevil, the new one that's been released, Born Again.
Yeah.
I thought that one was a lot better than the first two. That was a lot better, but
Still haven't
um,
watched it yet. Miyagi's probably pissed at me.
who?
Miyagi.
Oh, Miyagi. I thought
Yeah.
you said my name for a second. I was like,
No.
what? Yeah, I think the 3rd one was a lot better than the first two. I even said to myself, I'm like, this 3rd episode is either going to make me struggle with continuing it, or it's gonna make me go ahead and be like, okay, I'm interested, and it's made me interested to continue. So
All right.
that's a big plus for it. The next show was Invincible that I talked to you a little bit
Yeah.
about. I stopped on season 2 with that mid-season break because I thought that was bad. But then one of my best buddies told me I need to continue it after the recent episode that came out from season 3. I was like, all right. I said, all right, I'll give it a shot, and then I binged it within I'd say 3 or 4 days, actually, and caught up to where I'd be able to watch the season 3 finale that just recently came out. I think you should continue.
Really good.
Bench.
All
Hey,
right.
Bench, look at his head. It looks like a helmet.
Yeah.
He needs
nice,
a haircut.
Nice flow.
Right,
Yeah.
thank you. A customer complimented me with my hair
Wow.
today. Yeah,
It does look like a
It's almost like a helmet.
that's nice. But yeah, that I was thoroughly impressed by. I thought the whole mid-season break, like, because you were even saying it was slow and the mid-season break. I agree with you.
It just wasn't hooking me. the same
Get
as-
past
All right.
episode 3 of season 2, and then on it's just,
All
and
right.
especially with season 3. And then we haven't finished this. This is a movie. We haven't finished this, but we're still continuing it. It's called Brooklyn's Finest.
Name rings a
Richard
bell.
Gere's in it.
Oh, okay.
Ethan Hawke.
Ethan Hawke.
Don Cheadle is his name. War Machine, right? That's Don Cheadle, right?
Wesley
Is that the actor?
Snipes.
Wesley Snipes is in it. That's true. He's in that too. I like it so far.
Black.
I like it so far. I depending on how it ends, if it ends how I think it's going to,
Okay.
then it'll leave it. But for right now, so far, I'd give it a 7 for how it is right now. We have, I think, 50 minutes left of it. But as of now, it's a 7. It's good. I like it.
Nice. You know what? My wife and I went to watch a movie the other night, and it was my pick this week. And I, going off your guys' recommendations, go to look for No Country for Old Men. Couldn't find it on any streaming service.
Oh, you're kidding.
And I could have sworn that I just saw it within the last couple weeks on one of them, like HBO or Netflix or one of them.
Oh,
And then I went to search it this time and didn't see it.
no.
So I was
Might have
like,
to illegally stream.
it was on some, I don't know, one of those paid ones that I don't have, like a Paramount Plus or something or whatever.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But yeah. I was
It's
a little,
great.
little frustrated.
It's great,
It was
man.
I was like, I had that one in mind. I was like, I want to watch that one, and then I couldn't find it anywhere.
So I was talking with
There was another movie too that I remember. That was
Who's dogs?
Whose dogs are those?
Why? That's my guy. Whoa. Who sent that?
Your brother.
Eldest. She says. Oh my god. What is you guys?
Have you ever seen that
something
movie?
else, man. No,
Team America World Police?
I have not.
I want to say it was done by the guys that did South Park.
It looks like something
Maybe.
out of South
But
Park.
they're like all puppets, and it's like
Yeah.
these this like terrorist task force of like American like soldiers, and they like go and they stop the terrorists. Yeah.
So just
it's
parody.
It's really it's just a raunchy like parody or whatever. But
Yeah, you gotta find No Country though.
yeah.
That's that, and I just recently, Mad Monk down Blackstone thrift store.
Oh yeah, the one you were talking about.
Yeah,
You went for your birthday.
That I went for my birthday, but I recently just went. Oh hey, sociology exam got graded. Let's
Want to
see.
share your score?
Yeah, let's see. Let's wait for this to load. Canvas, people, but you know Steelbooks, right? Like Steelbook Blu-rays.
Yeah,
You heard about them?
Yeah.
Did I tell you I got The Dark Knight on Steelbook for guess how much at Mad Monk? Like not even dented, disc played perfect. Guess how much?
Just the Dark Knight, not like the trilogy.
No, it was just. But I saw that. I was
like
like
$15.
Lower.
$5.
$6.
Man.
I couldn't believe, and I looked it up, and I told my buddy's brother about it, and he says, "No way." He looks it up, $110 online.
Wow.
I got a
So
steal.
apparently Eldest wanted to give an update on a headline. Deshaun Watson now engaged to his girlfriend. And he said, "You know she a freak." I know that she's a masseuse. That's all I know.
94 out of 100.
Is he going to be playing?
That boy.
Yeah.
Deshaun?
Yeah.
I have no idea. Didn't he tear his Achilles or something?
Oh, I know. But
I'll give you $100 so you can guess who that guy is right there.
Is that?
can I guess right now?
Yeah.
Belichick.
I was
Ah,
gonna say-
Am I right or
Did
wrong?
you see it?
No, I was
No,
just trying
no.
to guess it.
That was Bill Belichick. I don't have $100 on me.
Oh, bench. So why I brought up Mad Monk as well, because I got a massive haul
Okay.
that I recently went to. But one of them was a movie that I desperately wanted to own ever since I first saw it. The Drop with Tom Hardy and Gandolfini. You have to watch that one as well.
I remember you guys talking about that.
That
one
on
a
top of
while
No
back.
Country for Old Men,
Yeah.
that needs to be watched as well.
The surprise ending. It's not a surprise ending, but it's a
It just leaves you there and goes,
holy
Holy
yeah.
No.
It's slow. The movie's slow,
but well done.
but extremely well done.
The
You
Drop.
still have to watch Tin Cup.
Can't find that anywhere.
That's crazy.
This. Oh, nowhere.
Everything is paid, man.
$3.99.
I don't understand this. This freaking thing.
See, this is why
I've
physical
got
media, man.
I've got all these streaming services, and then every movie I want to watch ends up being a paid.
And you wonder why I buy physical.
Anything else on your list for movie time?
No, but I also got a steelbook of Star Wars Empire Strikes Back.
Nice.
That I gotta show you after. It's actually sick. It's
So
awesome.
after I looked for No Country for Old Men, I ended up watching Star Wars as my favorite movie.
Didn't I give you
That's great.
another
Which one?
Episode 1. I like to switch it up.
Phantom is that
Phantom
is that
Menace.
prequel?
The
prequel.
pod
Okay,
racing
because
one.
everyone goes one and then they'll go, oh, Phantom Menace. They're like, no, New Hope. I'm like, okay, that's episode 4.
Episode 4, yeah.
Didn't I
Like,
give
that's not
you
one.
another suggestion on movies?
Maybe. I don't
Rear Window.
What?
No. It's a great movie, but
No.
Jimmy Stewart's a phenomenal movie. It
Oh,
really is.
Pony, who listened, he watched it and he thought it was great too. He said
Oh,
that
it's-
scene where the woman's across the street, he was like, I'm on the edge of my seat watching that.
Oh
He
yeah,
was like,
it's
yeah.
crazy.
And he loved Jimmy Stewart. It's like, oh, I mean, the way he talks, like, like how he,
Harry.
yeah, Harry.
Harry.
I don't remember any lines in Rear Window. It's just It's a Wonderful Life there. That's the one.
Well, you also had Grace Kelly looking as one of the most beautiful human beings on the planet in a movie. So
That's the other one you have to watch, probably. Not even probably. You have to watch
Which
that.
one?
So now you're gonna watch No Country, The Drop, Rear Window, It's a Wonderful Life,
you ever see the movie The Birds?
and The Birds. Now, it's another
Yeah.
Alfred Hitchcock movie.
No.
Phenomenal movie.
Is that the one how they're all spies?
No, sir.
All the birds are drones from the government?
No. Okay,
No.
go on. Your movie time.
He did.
Oh,
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
My movie time is going to be. I'm just gonna keep going back to the well here.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah. So the last episode was the dog was kidnapped.
Okay.
Do you remember that one?
No.
Where
I didn't
were
make
the-
it as far as you did.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm telling you, it like Captain Holt.
Okay.
He had been demoted for a while. Did you remember that part where he was
Yeah,
like he had to do traffic cop kind of stuff because so it went from him being just an absolute genius to some of the he's still a genius even though he's acting so stupid but it really is a great show. Did not think so in the beginning. It is a great show. The cast, every one of them now since Gina, she's gone. She gone.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she's been gone
Is that
for
the
a while.
redhead
I guess.
or the receptionist? Is
Yeah.
Okay.
She gone, which is great.
Which I'm surprised you weren't annoyed by Andy Samberg. I feel like you would have been the type to be sick and tired.
in the
of his character.
beginning, I was, and I think I said that to you. I said, here's
That's
a guy
right,
that's
actually.
a cop, and he's trying to undermine everything that the
Everything,
captain's
yeah.
doing. That's impossible, right?
But you had
It's
to create that kind of.
Don't
plot
say it's a
device.
sitcom.
It's a comedy.
Yeah, this is what the wife says to me when I get upset about it. So she goes, "It's a movie." I said, "It doesn't matter.
It's a comedy.
It's stupid. It would never happen."
John Wick would never be shot that many times.
Yeah.
And not get back up.
That's stupid.
Well, actually, no. That's completely wrong. When we watched the fourth movie, and this guy jumps out a window out of a freaking 4-story tall building and lands on a car, and he still runs away. I remember him laughing, going, "Okay, that doesn't happen."
I got so stupid. That first movie is as great of a movie as I've ever seen.
Which I own now.
Fantastic movie.
Saw that. Had to own that. I like the second one though. Mainly because of
It
the
was
John just
Okay. It
walk
was
away.
okay.
I like the ending a lot. 'Cause he's like, John, just walk away. And he goes, yeah, John, just walking. And then I was like,
It was okay, but that first movie
well,
was
nothing,
just,
yeah.
just
ever beat the first
legendarily
one.
great.
Oh.
It's again that whole thing. It wasn't what you did, son. It's who you did it to. Who that
effing nobody?
goes? That effing nobody killed 3 people with a pencil.
Baba Yaga.
I find that amazing how he's just like, and he says it again to like, like, over just explain. He's like, a pencil. He's like, with a in pencil.
Well, I'm gonna reiterate, which I've said before. When you invoke somebody's name and then people
get scared.
That to me is one of the greatest things in the world, right? You just say Wick, and it's like, okay, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So everybody, and I love that because growing up in the '80s, you said Mike Tyson, dude. He was the baddest man on the planet. No, you would be petrified to come across the guy, right? Because he wasn't just a boxer. The guy had mental problems, right? And you were just, but that's the same thing like with
Just a big teddy
Wick.
bear.
But in that movie, Nobody,
I was gonna say with Nobody, they did the same thing.
the guy saw that on his wrist. Guy went from heckling him to thank you for your service, and then goes to the door. All these locks on it, and then everybody else realized,
How can I help you?
how can I help you now? Yeah.
Even
And that to me is so BA.
even the
and I
ending
love
to the
it.
movie where these investigators are talking with them, and he's like, "Who are you?" He's like, "I'm nobody," or whatever.
Baba Yaga.
And he explain, and
Is
he
that the way it's pronounced?
The John Wick.
I know, but
John
is it
Wick,
pronounced that way?
the Baba Yaga.
Baba
yeah.
Yaga.
And
Okay.
and Nobody, I can't remember what he said before that, but then they get a phone call, and he and I both predicted it. While Mrs. Legend and my sister were like, "What? No, what?" Because we both said they're gonna say, "Let him go," but they for some reason didn't think that was gonna happen. They pick up the phone, and then they just both look at him. They're like, and then you see him just walk out.
Who
next
the
scene.
who the F are you? I'm nobody. You haven't seen a movie?
No,
You got to.
it's not believable.
It's incredibly believable in the fact like
some old guy.
he
He's
looked
not that old.
he looked at him and because I told him we gotta watch this movie. And I didn't want to show him the trailer or anything about it because I wanted him to go in surprise because I knew it was gonna be this type of movie. And he's looking at it. He says, "This guy's supposed to be a badass," and that's the point. The actor who Saul Goodman in Breaking Bad, the actor looks like a guy where it's like you walk down the street, it's like he's not gonna do anything.
He looks like
that.
he looks like an
yeah,
accountant.
that's exactly my point. Yeah, it's not believable.
How is that not believable?
It's
'Cause
believable.
It looks like an accountant.
Oh no, it's totally believable.
Isn't there a movie called The Accountant with Ben Affleck and he?
No, he looks like he could do damage.
Isn't he autistic in that movie?
Whoa.
Yes, he is.
I'm asking a genuine
is.
question.
Yeah,
like,
he
is
does
No,
puzzles
I'm gonna-
upside down.
I'm
yeah.
gonna push back on that.
I want to watch
this
that. Though.
dude and Nobody completely believable because he gets his
Yeah, he gets his ass kicked, but
Kicked.
he still comes out on top.
Vaha wanted to add. Then you have the man with no name. Very badass.
The man with no name.
You know who that is?
Oh, that's wait. Am I right in this? I'm gonna sound really dumb, but is it Clint Eastwood?
Yes, it
That's
is.
Clint Eastwood. Okay, I
That's
figured.
right.
Okay, that's right.
That's right.
Because he doesn't. He never really has a name in the movies, even
Yeah.
in Good and Bad and Ugly, right?
I'm just gonna go Batman.
Though a Blondie, I guess, kind of.
Blondie
He says
and
Blondie.
That was in Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. He,
but anything else, he really had nothing.
yeah, Man, No Name. Yeah.
Never seen any of those.
Oh, great movies.
Man, you've been deprived. Your father's not a good father.
He wanted to shield me from,
Did you send him the sleeper?
I sent it to my entire family.
Yeah. How about your brother-in-law?
Yep.
Did he do it?
I'm pretty sure he will. My sister signed up.
I saw
I
that.
saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't really look through like everyone who had joined in,
Gotcha.
so I'm not too sure.
Oh, and Legend, I got Braveheart. How about that?
Great movie.
Let's see. Box is in. Haas is in. Yukon Joe's in. Rubel's in. Coma's in.
What is
Mrs. Legend's
what's
in.
Rubel's?
I think his is Jewel.
Okay.
A couple of my buddies just joined too.
The Accountant is in. Golden Child's in. Scratch is in. Coach is in. Puck's in. Yeah, I don't see 1B, but I'll have to. I'm sure he'll join in. Man, I can't wait for Thursday. Oh, somebody joined in, and their bracket name is the Tinaco Helpline. Call us 24/7 at 855-292-8864.
You can name the bracket.
Yeah, you
That's
can.
amazing.
I'm not sure I'm going to. I came up with like 4 different ones in my head, and I haven't done it yet, so I don't know.
We're at 35 people right now, it says.
Okay.
Courtesy of me.
Now, that
Still time.
Taneko one,
Yeah.
it has to be Texas Joe.
But then there's also Yukon Joe.
No, Yukon Joe, I know.
Oh, okay.
He's no. I know who he is.
Oh, okay.
Because it say P at the end.
Yeah.
He formerly from Connecticut. He lives in Missouri now.
Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, the Tinaco's got to be Texas Joe.
Yeah, Texas Joe.
What a guy.
Funny.
Vaha
He's such a
said
fella.
Phil, too. I did not send it to Phil, though. Next question.
That's so funny.
Is it?
That's still probably
I'm
one of the
laughing.
best. That's still probably one of the best moments in Balls Out history, alongside the abortion of that union talk.
Yeah. That's
That no
unfair.
one ever got to hear. That is hysterical.
That should be a segment we just put out.
The lost tapes.
Yeah.
Lost tapes, yeah.
Yeah.
And just people listen to it.
Yeah.
Just what was that, like nearly an hour of it?
About 40 minutes.
God.
Just pure hell.
And here's the thing. I don't even remember a single topic in
Neither
it.
do I.
Yeah, that's beautiful because we wiped that from our memory.
Yeah.
But I just
Yeah.
love it at the end because I was like, no, I'll give it a 10. And you both start laughing. And Bench goes, there's no fucking way an hour of that was 10 out of 10 to you.
All right, top 5. It's past my bedtime.
You guys go first. I really don't know how to go about this.
Yeah, I didn't prep well for this.
All right, Legend, take it away.
Top 5 things it took too long to figure out. I don't even think I got to mention it earlier because I got cut off. But anyways, that's our top 5.
Okay, so things like being a good dad.
Oh.
It took me too long to realize how to be a good dad. I thought it was supposed to be a certain way, and I realized, man, I was going the wrong way. The other thing is being a good husband. As much as I thought I was good, and I thought, working my butt off, working on the house and that wasn't it. That wasn't just what it meant. It took way too long how to realize not to be so selfish. Do you know when you're in a relationship and then you have kids also, it took me, that's why I was away from the game for 17 years of golf.
Yeah.
Not just the body being destroyed,
Yeah.
but because I would play once a week regardless, and I had small children,
Mm-hmm.
and here I am once a week doing it. Now, and we didn't have anybody to help.
Yeah.
There's nobody here.
Yeah.
We're solo, as far as
Yeah. Childcare.
Right.
Like that. Yeah.
so.
Babysitting.
That took me a bit. It's like holy smokes, it's taken me way too long to figure out that I don't need to go smash everybody's face in. That pisses me off. Do you know what I mean? Like let things just roll off the back. Let it go. Now I have gotten 1,000 times better at that, which is sometimes it's hard, and I'm not going to lie to you. It is difficult to not react. So I'm really happy about that. And the 5th thing is being really good at sex. It took me way too long to be, and the selfishness in that also. There's your top 5.
Wow. See, those are all good things, but I don't think I've figured any of them out yet. They're all work in progress.
Is the sex
But
one the
look how much
biggest one?
younger you are than me,
Yeah.
right? And
But those
I
are
didn't-
like a lot of things that I think about too.
See, that's how
it's interesting you say those things.
Well, think about that. Think about, as a human being, how selfish you are
Oh yeah.
in every single part of your day.
Yeah.
How does it affect me?
Yeah.
What you don't do, and I'm not talking about you,
Yeah.
what you don't do is think about how it affects your spouse,
Yeah.
how it affects your children, how it affects your friends, and it took me a while to realize, look, I'm not the center of the universe.
Yeah.
my reaction and actions affect my family and the people that mean the most to me.
Yeah.
So it took me too long to realize that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I wish I realized that when I said I do. I wish I realized that when the first child was born.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I realized that when I'm beating a snot out of somebody and trying to end their life. Literally in my mind, in this fight of pounding your face in, I'm literally trying to do that. I don't need to do that. That's insane. It took me too long. With that, I digress.
Those are all good ones.
I guess.
Even the sex one?
I don't have anything figured out.
Even with the sex one?
Yeah,
I
I don't have
guess.
anything figured out.
I guess for me, I don't know if it really called, but from elementary to, I guess, kind of around about middle school, it took me too long to figure out how to really get a grasp on school, if that makes sense. Like, I didn't really. Because I remember.
I know he's not wording it well. This is what he's, because I had this conversation with him not too long ago, a bit ago, about if you're going to do this, you have to do it and work at it. It's not wait till the 11th hour and half it and hand that in. That's not, you don't take any pride in that. You can't have other things be more important than this.
Yeah.
This has to be your priority. You have one job to do, and it's to be the best student you can.
Yeah, and I in 7th grade, I remember that's when, and from then on until senior year, they were great. Then I fell back on that, and that's what the recent things. And I guess that it's a
that was
cheating.
The first year of college,
the
first semester of college, and I understood it. That's why I didn't tear his head off. And we all go through that their first semester in college. So I explained that to him, but I did say, look, your head is not torn off right now. It easily can. You have a chance to rebound from this in the next semester. Not that he did poorly. I didn't like his study habits.
Yeah.
I didn't like how he was going at it. So I did the.
I would go hang out with friends. Sorry, I would go hang out with friends like almost every night. I'd be like, yeah, I can do that when I have like all this studying to do for a test that's literally tomorrow or something.
What's the priority?
Yeah.
C's get the grades, baby.
Yeah. And now, literally now, my friends
not in this house.
My friends, my friends will ask, "Hey, can you play?" And I'm like, "Can't." Or, "Hey, can you go out?" It's like, "Can't today, but if I get this done, then maybe this way." I always go ahead and say, "I need to make sure I have this done." So I guess I'll do for number one is like from middle school to high school, or I mean from elementary to middle school, and then this one I guess kind of cheating college a little, but I didn't think that took me too long. The other one is not lying, I would say. He, of all people, would know. I've not like perfected, but I've gotten better at it, where I look back, and one of the lightest examples of it is we would always get Hershey chocolate bars, and then I'd eat like last one or something. And he would ask me, and I'd stupidly say, "No, not me." as if I could get past that, right? And it's just, that's a little light example of many numerous ones I've did where it's like
heady play by you,
where I'm like, lying doesn't really do anything except increase my punishment or reprimand, like or discipline.
You know, the most important part in that isn't the discipline, and it isn't the me knocking his head off. It's the disappointment. I'm looking at you in the eyes. I cannot stand lying.
Yeah.
This entire family will tell you that. I don't give a crap what happened. Just tell me the truth.
Yeah.
And then I can deal with it. But if you're going to lie to me, so it took him a while to understand that you lie to me, I will not respect you anymore.
Yeah.
And if you've lost my respect, then I want nothing to do with you. And it took him a little bit of growing to understand that. I'm sorry to interject, but go.
No, yeah,
next one.
Yeah. That's kind of all I really have.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's the best. Because like how I was gonna not this isn't added to my list. What you said, kind of to
The
bench.
sex?
He's no.
I don't want to hear about that
What's
one.
up?
To bench when he's we're both still young. Like, because when I was talking to Pony about this top 5, I said I don't know how to go about it, because I imagine for Legend or even Eldest maybe a little bit, or anybody else in that age range, they'd have a lot more because they've experienced life more, whereas us, we may only have a few. So
I'm the same age as Eldest.
No, he meant
I meant Elvis.
Elvis
yeah,
in
yeah.
that age range of Elvis. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard for me to. I don't have a lot of things
Now,
figured out.
Okay, but hold on.
Oh.
I'm going to push back a little because
Oh.
when I said these things,
Yeah.
you said, "Boy, those are the things that." Wow, I didn't even think of that. That was good. That was good.
No, those are
Now-
all things I've thought of, but I haven't figured them out. I've learned more about them. For sure.
Okay,
Like
so
I've made,
you haven't
I've
made
made
adjustments.
No, I have. I've made a lot of progress in
Okay,
those types of things,
then-
but I wouldn't say like I've got it all figured out.
Oh no, even with what I'm saying,
Yeah.
like I mean seriously,
Yeah.
even with everything I've said, do you think it's 100%?
Oh yeah.
Like, look, I'll give you an example. I'm gonna play golf on Wednesday.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to meet her with her somewhere Wednesday morning, literally at the same time I'm gonna play golf, and about whatever, okay? And then she had asked me like 3-4 days before that, hey, can you do this? And I said, oh yeah, schedule it. I'm done. I'll put it in my calendar, right? So I'm going through the calendar. All of a sudden I say, oh, look at this. And she goes, what? I said, I'm supposed to meet you at this time. She goes, is that a problem? I said, I made a tea time. I didn't look at that, and I made a tea time for Wednesday. She goes, that's right, I'll go. Now, the correct answer by me was never even to bring that up to her and cancel the golf.
Yeah.
I was selfish.
Yeah.
So if she said, no, I need you there, then it ends.
Yeah.
Then golf is canceled. But by her saying, no, it's okay, I'll just take care of it. And then from there, I'll just go to work. I said, done. If you're okay with that and there's no pushback, she goes, no, it's not a big deal. Okay, done. Right? So I was selfish, but I, honestly, if she said that, it wouldn't even be a disappointment for me because, again, I'm playing 13 times a day.
Yeah.
So my body needs to rest anyways. But
yeah.
I would have given in.
Yeah.
So I am selfish still, as much as I've worked on it.
Yeah.
Of course, you're a human being, and you're going to be selfish. You have that opportunity. But what I've grown is talking to her about it, being truthful about it, and then getting the response. And I'm going to react to the response as far as making that adjustment then.
Yeah. Yeah.
This topic may have been a little too heavy for you.
A little bit.
Yeah.
More just I didn't give it enough time and think about it. That was my biggest problem.
Now, with all of that's been said,
Yeah.
and your eyes were opened on all those things, and you said you've been thinking about it, will you consciously make a better decisions now on all of those, including the sex?
No, like I have been, because those are things that over the especially since having kids have been issues and like things that have taken work. Whereas like I'm kind of like you, when I said I do, I didn't have the full realization of like everything that was going to come along with it. It was like, yeah, I really like, I love this gal. I want to spend the rest of my life with her. And so, that's the decision I want to make. But then I didn't think, like, I didn't know about everything that comes along with it, as far as, you know, being the provider, the protector, the dad, all those types of things. And then, so yeah, like when you add in kids on top of that, that was like the ultimate, like, realization, like, holy crap,
Eye-opener.
I don't do anything. Like, I don't take care of X, Y, and Z. I am selfish with my time. I'm looking out for number one, and that's me and nobody else, like all those types of things. And so it's such a hard
Now that's
adjustment
because
switch.
you're getting pushback from her. Because I got pushback from mine. Oh, I
Yeah. Like, well, and just, yeah, like through discussions and like,
yeah. Well,
yeah.
that's good. It's better
Yeah.
than arguments. If it's just
Yeah.
discussion,
that
that's
was
great.
that was like the biggest thing, was like for the first, what were we were married for between 3 and 4 years when we had the first kid. We never fought in the first like 3 years of our marriage, because it was just us, and we were able to hash things out.
But
and
isn't it
they're
amazing how stupid you are? And I mean you as
Yeah.
like a man,
yeah,
how stupid you are. Where I'm thinking, well, everything is going to be status quo, right?
yeah,
I play golf on the weekends because I work Monday through Friday.
yeah,
I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I come home. I work my tail off. I want that one day, 5 hours, go do it, and just don't beat me up about it, right? Well, she works Monday through Friday. Well, where's her break for 5 hours,
yeah,
right? I mean, you know how
Yeah.
long it took me to realize that? Like,
yeah,
how unfair that is. Now, the eldest is far better at it than me because he says, let me just play golf on Friday or let me just play golf on Saturday. Then you, on the next to go, do whatever the hell you want. I don't mind being with the kids. I never minded being with the kids. Never did. But her thing is, well, when do I get to do whatever? Well, when I get home, if you want to go do it. Well, then she says, well, then we have to go shopping because we both worked Monday through Friday.
yeah,
Now we have to go get groceries and then things for the kids and blah, blah, blah.
yeah.
And then Sunday, I just want to relax and not do anything because here comes Monday.
yeah.
And I'm hearing it, but I'm not listening to it.
Yeah,
And that's a problem.
yeah,
We suck.
yeah.
But I suck a hell of a lot less than you know.
But yeah, it's been maturing, growing up, and like realizing what priorities are and what things need to get taken care of. Because for the longest time, it used to be like the weekends were like, all right, my free time stuff comes first. I want to make sure I get those in, and then around that, if things need to get done around the house or if I need to go run errands, if I got some time. But now it's completely different. And
Let me interject this last thing and we can move on. And
yeah,
it's equivalent to this. So from a very young age to my mid-20s, maybe 30s, nothing meant more to me than sports. Of course, my children and my
Yeah.
wife. Okay, understand what I'm saying. That's separate. All I did was watch sports. That's it. I would go play the golf and then come. It was just sports. Don't talk to me about a movie. Don't talk to me about a show. It's just sports. There's sports all the time. I'm watching it, right? Well, guess what's not that important to me anymore? Sports. There's certain things that are, but it's not important. Hey, can we go shopping? It's 10 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday. Are you crazy? There's yeah, let's go. Where do you want to go?
yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I years ago, there's no chance. I'd punch her in the face. How do you ask me the stupidest question in the world,
Yeah.
knowing who I am? Now it doesn't matter that much. You're at an age now, those things you were talking about aren't that important anymore
Yeah.
as it was before. Because 5 years ago, 6 years ago, around 24, 25, there's no way
Yeah.
you're having that internal conversation with yourself. That's what you're going to do
Yeah.
because it's the weekend. But now you're like, that's not that important anymore.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I watch a hell of a lot less football than I used to.
Yes, because it's not that important.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't watched an NBA game because the product sucks also in 100 years, right?
Yeah.
And I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
When's the last time you sat and watched 9 innings of baseball?
Very rare.
Not that important.
Yeah. I'll turn it on for a little bit.
Yeah, years
but,
ago,
like,
guess
yeah,
what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Every Yankee
that's
game.
what.
Well, it's not. I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong. Is it not that important? Is it also
Of
because?
course, I'm not wrong.
Well, is it also because you guys have said like the leagues and everything have changed so much with the rules? and
Well,
stuff? Is that
basketball
also-
has no, baseball no,
Okay.
football no, basketball sucks. It's worthless to watch, but it's not that important anymore. My family's more important. Spending time with them. Listen, she used to want to spend time with me, and I'm gone. I want to only spend time with her, and she's sick of me.
Yeah, she wants nothing.
Go golf. Just leave me alone. You know what I mean?
Calls her
There you go.
upstairs. She doesn't want to come.
Yeah, I'm just. It's changed.
It's my new strategy.
What's that?
Pester her until she tells me to leave.
You're welcome.
I'm on to something. All right, rate the show. Get me to bed.
9-8.
Wow.
The food
Yeah.
was an entertaining show too.
Yeah.
But the food definitely bumped it up.
Yeah. It felt like it was 8 hours long. I don't know if that was just me. Maybe it's 'cause it's nighttime and I'm
It
getting
started to drag
sleepy.
at the end.
Well,
yeah.
I'm getting
listen,
sleepy.
when it's a 6:30 deal,
Yeah.
and when we go, I mean, just imagine you're at home right now. What are you doing? You're thinking of bed.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm already been.
That's what I'm saying.
Been in bed.
You're right
Yeah,
there.
like my eyes, I feel like I'm drugged.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 9-7. Food was really good. The hate bracket stuff was really good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 9-9. I'm gonna tell you, son, right now. Other than the sleepiness that brought it down just a hair because it's so late for an old man like me, that hate bracket is gold.
Pure content.
It is gold.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited about it.
I almost wonder if we should have saved it for after March Madness.
Nah.
I'm a little worried we're gonna get too high here over the next couple weeks.
Wait a minute, and you know what? You have every right to say
No. We already
for post.
we just dropped everything. We can't blue ball our
Give the
No,
people
listeners.
what they want.
Blue balling our listeners are fantastic because if you blue ball 'em and then you wait for the NCAA tournament to be done and then bam, hit them with another,
Yeah.
it's up to you. You run the ship.
Baja
anyways.
said 9-8 brackets and deep combos.
I was gonna say this ending one was pretty deep,
Yeah.
and how I just brought up.
I
the
took it
how
to
I brought,
that.
how I brought up the union talk.
That's the deepest we've ever gotten.
That was deep as 40 minutes of that. That's great.
All right. As always, you can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube for our video stream posts, and
Live.
Twitter at Balls Out Sports. Make sure you're following Twitter. That's where all the updates are going to be for the bracket stuff. I'll post the sleeper bracket challenge in there as well for March Madness. Then you got the legend bracket of hate as well. And that's where you'll find all the things that you can fill out for the voting prediction stuff. Yeah. Anything else?
I wonder if putting the link to the Twitter in the description of the YouTube would help
It
too.
has been and has been for a long
Good
time.
looks on you. I
Yeah.
don't check it that much. What an editor I am on that channel.
It has provided zero value. Just want to throw that out there.
Hey, priorities, like you guys said.
Yeah, all right. Go get your degree in YouTube.
I got
All right.
887
For
subs.
Youngest Legend, I'm Bench. You've been listening to Balls Out Sports Talk. And as always,
Tell a friend. Good night.
good night, everybody.
Ooh, how they give you heat. Baby, how they give you